Hey. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bourbon Neophyte. Yes, I'm on just a tad later than I normally am, but at one time I used to go on after Livewire. How many of you used to be on watching me after Livewire? Right here. I did. I watched myself. But anyway, that being said, hope you all are well and doing great this evening. I know I am. Let me get this switched over here for some. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Got people popping in here. I was loosely watching the Chicago Bears. It just doesn't seem like they can do much anything past the third down. That's for sure. I don't have any skin in the game, as you all know. My team is out after their pathetic performance on Monday night last week. What a frickin' bunch of crap. But that's how it goes. So they got a good spot on the couch for the Bears. You know, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, great to have everybody here. Glad to see you here. Let me get through chat here real quick and say cheers to Paul. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Marty, cheers. I know you're probably got your face planted in that game. Tora, cheers, brother. Hope you are well. Hey, Tom, cheers. Glad to see you. And JD, I knew you would have to pop in for this one. I just knew it. And I made sure I pulled it down right here. Boom, it's here, ready to go. It's been sitting for quite some time. So we are ready to go. Nobody needs ice for this. Nobody. Cheers, Top Dog. Glad you are here. Appreciate you being here. I know Eric. There we go. There's Eric. I know Eric is going to be here. There he is. Cheers. Appreciate you being here, man. Oh, 28. Yeah, no. Not been that cold here yet. We've been below freezing for like a night or two, a little over a week ago. But that's it here in Vegas. I mean, yeah, we'll get cold. I mean, it'll get a little nipply, but yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Hanging. Cheers, man. Appreciate you being here. Glad to have you. And then, of course, here we go. 4-Leaf Whiskey. Cheers, Stacy. Hope you are doing well. I appreciate everyone being here, smashing the like button. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Josh, I thought I seen you. I was running through here real quick, seeing who was here. And I knew Mr. Morgan was here. I caught him out of the corner of my eye when I was scrolling back up to the top. Cheers, James. Always great to have our friends from across the pond and here visiting with us. That's for darn sure. Sean, cheers, man. Always great to see you. Appreciate it. Really do. Really. Pulled out an errand. All right. That's okay. I'm going to pull out this Balblair here shortly. 17 in Ohio. Supposed to be a cold one tomorrow. Oh, man. Well, let me just say this. Better you all than me. Right now, we're 56. Here, let me look here. Yeah, 56. 56. That's chilly for us, but that's okay. That's okay. But anyhow, yes, JD acquired these for me over the summer, and they were at a nice price. So I could not pass it up. So I got two. So I really like this, the box, the way it sits in there. I saw a picture once and I go, how did they put it in there sideways? But that's how they come. That's how they come. I thought it was just something in the picture there. I didn't know. So, okay. And then let me just show you. So you got this. It opens up. Boom. Then it bottles in there sideways, but then you give it a little tug on the other side. And it's a very, very nice little, oops, let me move it over. Little presentation type of a thing right there. You see how that goes? Got it? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. So there's the beautiful, beautiful liquid in there. Untouched. Untouched. Let's get this thing out here. If I can figure out how to do it without messing everything up. I am sure there has got to be a trick to this, for I do not know it, but I shall figure it out. I'm pretty darn determined. It looks like one heck of a top on this thing. Let me just look here now. This cannot be rocket science, but for me it might be. For me it might be trying to get this thing up. What? Aha! Ta-da! There we go. You just have to push up a little bit more on that. It's kind of confusing just the way it sits. It doesn't pull out because there's a lip there, as you can see it. So I don't know. It was weird. I did get it out before, and I was like, what the heck? Anyway, ta-ta-ta-ta. Put that right there. I mean, look at the size of that cap. Look at that. Just look at that thing. I mean, it's a honker. Let me get out my special bottle opener here. Gotta get it. Gotta get that bottle opener here. Let's start here. There we go. That worked. Might need a little. Yeah, it needs. Oh, let me see. Is it gonna go? Yep. Boom. I did catch it the right spot. I could have swore I saw the dotted lines over there. All right. I was correct on the perforations. So this is coming in at 46 ABV. So is that 92 proof? Yeah, 92 proof. Non-chill filtered, natural color. Distilled in 2005, bottled in 2015. Let's get the top off this thing while we're... Real cork. For some reason I was thinking it might be synthetic. Yes, I see I see a few little remnants in there of just where that cork sticks to the side of it. Wow. Good nose right off the bat. Well, we're going to pour a little whiskey in there. We want to get a good taste. I'm going to put one of these Top Dog Glen covers on here. Bam. Got that there. Put that on there. So I'll hold this up a little better so you all can get a little better look. Not quite as dark as I thought it would be, but it doesn't look bad. A very, very nice, looks like maybe straw color. It's a nice little hue of gold to it. Like I said, I had it out once earlier this summer, midsummer, when it came, and I haven't touched it since. In the other bottle, oh, I know what I did with it. I put it around the corner. It's right up on top there. I was like, now where I had the other bottle here? It's up there. So I've got this one. I've got that one. It's pretty good. I was going to pour some of the Springbank and get into that, and I may do that after this because I had that little sip of the Springbank 15 last week. Yep, I did. I should have kept it right here. It's on my shelf right here. I was like, I thought I put it over there. I did. So I may get into that and do a little deeper dive into that. I've only had that little taste of it last week. So I may do that after this. That's for sure. So let me take the top off here and see what we got. Oh my goodness. Sweet bread right on the nose. And apple? A little zest like lemony. Just like a spray. Just like a spray, but really, let me just say this. Wow, right off the bat on the nose, it smells light, but very bready with a hint of yeast. But apples, maybe like a green apple. Uh, I'm getting like a small little hint of oak on there. Hold on, JD. I'm going to fix this picture here real quick because I don't like it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that's not what I want to. That's not what I want. Let's go here. Bam. There we go. All right. That's a
I'm on
little.
my I'm on my phone, so
That's okay. It's funny. I said I know you'll stick your head in here once you see the once you saw that. You're like, he's going to be in here. Oh, you got the 10? So I have the 10. I also have the 15. I opened it up. You've heard. I opened it up last week and just took a taste because it had been sitting in front of me for a while. Bourbon picked that up for me this summer. He found it and dropped it off. But anyway, this
yeah,
so
my
far this Balblair
my
on the nose.
15's all gone.
What's that?
My 15's all gone.
It happens. It evaporates sometimes. As
Yep,
much as you try to drink it,
it's all
as
right.
much as you try to drink it, it just seems to just that is
So
going out, brother. I just saw you pop that in there. I got a box. I've got it nestled in there. I will be delivering that within a few days.
Anthony, on that Balblair, what does it say at the label? Is it 2015 or 16 on there?
Mine is a 15. It says
Okay, that's
first
the first
release.
release I looked at this one later. I didn't really pay attention to it because I thought they were the same. This one says 2016, and that says
Yep, this
2015.
one's this one says first release 2005 or distilled in '05, bottled in 15.
Okay,
I know, but it's going out, brother. It's going out. I'm not panicked, but I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you an email.
uh, Springbank is always good.
But this has such a great bread nose. I think it's probably got one of the best sweet bread notes I think I have encountered in a Scotch. It's very
Which one's that?
it's pretty darn tasty on the nose. You know,
What dram you're smelling?
this is the
Nosing.
Belblair.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I literally just opened the box, took it out. I mean, I've had the bottle out one time. I had to think about how to get it because it sits kind of cockeyed in there. Then you open up the other
Mhm.
side of the box. I'm like, now I know this came out, but I don't remember it being like that. And then I said, oh yeah, because it opens up. Then it would sit on your shelf kind of like so as a
Right.
display. But anyway, but yeah, this has a very inviting nose on it. A little bit of yeast, a little bit of salt now. I can get a little bit of brine on the nose.
Yep.
The more and more I jump into it. Hey, cheers, man. Hope you are doing well. Legends of the Oak.
I'll wait till you say all
Always
your
good to.
notes and stuff, so I can tell you what mine's different than yours, but some are similar.
But yeah, it's a little apple. I'm not sure if it's like a red apple or more of a tart apple.
Hmm.
But there's a little zest, like a lemon spray, like you just bent the peel and you get that little whiff of lemon on the nose.
Hmm.
Not bad, but it's very bready and sweet on the nose. Let's see what it's like on the palate there. Let's see. Wow. It has a little bit of oak, a little bit of
Hmm.
oak on the palate. Fruity, Got that lemon coming back. Let me get another sip here.
Definitely.
No, more like uh, cake, vanilla, a vanilla cake, moist. Um, for some reason, the term sweetbread always comes into my mind when there is a Mexican
My
sweetbread that's
on the cake
popular.
for me, it was like a vanilla coffee cake.
Yeah, yeah. I can go with that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's what I got out of it. I wasn't sure what I said. It's cakey, but then the vanilla kicks in, and it's some kind of
Well, the bread, the
light
cake,
dessert. Yeah,
to each
yeah,
his own on that.
but
But
not strong sweet. It's more tamed down, more mellow.
it is. But boy, I'm surprised at a little bit of spice on the
Hmm.
finish, but the oak. It's not overpowering by any means, and just a little bit of that lemony note uh,
Yep.
on the finish. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't want people to think it's off-putting or anything like that. It's not,
Well,
and
this
it's
is this is what I have. So if anyone says it's not good, it's I've polished pretty much off.
mm-hmm.
So 3/4 of it's gone. So
But
because I got it when you got it, and I popped it when I shipped those things out, pretty much.
mm-hmm. But this is actually quite enjoyable. Well, I can only imagine
Hmm.
what it's going to be like when it just has a little time to open up.
Oh yeah, it gets better.
Pound cake? Yeah. I mean, it'd be more up to what it triggers in your mind and on your palate hanging. But
Pound
yeah, you
cake.
can do
Yeah,
that.
there's all different cakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of it's a cake. It's the brine. Now I'm catching a tad bit of the brine here. It's just like the third or fourth sip on the finish. Again, not overpowering by any means. I've seemed to lost it on the nose, but that doesn't.
But the nose in general is mellow compared to the taste. So
Well, it has a little more of a mouthfeel than the nose
mhm.
leads you to believe.
That's what I get. I was nosing it. I'm like, doesn't smell very strong. I get a few notes, and then when I, you know, poured it
Hmm.
and then tasted it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's similar but a little bit different.
It's not overly complex by any means, but it is good. It is good.
Oh no.
There's a little depth to it with the difference in the fruit, the way you get a little bit of that brine followed by a little bit of that lemon zest.
Is
So
anybody in the
you've got
background?
something that you can kind of look at or search for there. I think it's pretty good so far. Cheers, Ben. Hope all is well with you over there in great state of New York.
That's a state.
It is. It is right now. I mean, I think Sharia law is on its way there for New York City.
That's why I
But
said, Ben, you have to give up all your assets and let everybody live with you.
you know what? I might have to pour a Glenmorangie just to kind of compare them. You might think, but no, it's not. I could tell
I
because of
got
the way the
this.
it's a little more. It's definitely fruitier forward than Glenmorangie,
Mhm.
definitely. But cheers, Greg. I know it's late and they're about ready to turn the lights out on you, give you your evening meds and strap you down. You know what? What would be good? The buttered shortbread cookies that we talk about at Christmas that Ken loves to eat all year long. Yeah, I would go with that. I would go with that. Oh yeah, it's a good value for the money, especially what JD and I paid for
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I wish I
it.
bought more.
Yeah. Well, I bought two. Didn't you get two?
Yeah, that was it. I didn't think
Yeah.
anything of it, but then when I went to go back to buy some more, it was sold out. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, at what was it? 40, 45 bucks?
That's no, it was $30 a piece.
Okay. Well, I knew somewhere in there after, well, let's put it this
It
way,
was,
taxes and delivery.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You couldn't pass that up. You could
no.
not pass that up. It's one of those that you go, how much? And I
It's
just
like,
said, I'll take two.
and it's like, it's worth the gamble because it was on clearance, and so it's like, you know what? I know the company I've had before. I've had their 15-year-old, so I enjoy the 15. It's like, well, this can't be that worse for the price. Could go wrong for that
So
price.
online right now, there are around $100. You can
Yep.
find them somewhere for 60, but I don't recall if that was here or over in the UK.
Hmm.
But still, I'd spend $50 on the bottle and not think twice.
Oh yeah.
I think
Uh,
$50 would be a good price for it. 30 was fantastic that we paid, but I definitely think that this is definitely a $50 bottle without a doubt.
oh
And
yeah,
you
it's
could,
good.
buy that all day long for that. Donald, evening, sir. Hey, Slapshot, always great to see you. Appreciate you guys coming in here, smashing that like button, and saying hello to JD. We haven't seen him in a while. I know he's been around,
Yeah, I haven't done any
but
live streams. Here's my first one in a while.
it's been a while. It's been a while. Hmm. But
Yep.
man, yeah. Now the brine just popped back on my nose. It's like, okay, here it is. Here it is.
It lingers after like the third or fourth sip. It lingers a little longer each time.
Yeah, I lost it there when I sipped it, and I was like, oh yeah, I got the brine on the palate. And then I went to the nose. I'm like, I seem to have lost it, but now here it is. It's back. It's back, people. And it seems to cling to the glass nice, and it does have some viscosity to it. It's not. It's
It
not.
it
It's not
a
thin.
little oily. It's a little oily too in my glass.
It
It's
is.
running
It
down.
is. There's oil on there. 46
Yeah.
ABV. Hey, I'm happy with it. Non-chill filtered, no color added. This is what it is, people. This is what you get right there, right out of it. And no, it's nice. Mm, wow, that is nice. Now the apple. The apple's coming just a little more forward as I get into it
Hmm.
on the palate.
Is it like a Granny Smith's?
I like I said, I think I might lean more towards the green than the red now. Green apple,
I
red
was
apple.
yeah, I wasn't. For me, I didn't think it was. I think it was more green, like a Granny Smith. So
I can give you that. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was green or red. There was a little tartness to it. I wasn't sure if the tartness was from, um, uh, like that lemon zest or
mhm.
whatever. I wasn't sure, but yeah, this is. I would go more towards a green, a crisp tart, crisp green apple, crisp green apple.
Mhm.
Yeah, and now it seems like the oak spice has, not that it was overpowering, but it seems like it is just dwindled a bit more on there.
Yep,
Is what it
I
seemed like
got
to
you
me.
there. I had the same feeling. Mine was like okay, and then after you start keep sipping it, and the okay,
Mm-hmm.
you get used to it, and it gets mellows out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you sip on it, you're right. I'm gonna give you that. The apple, I'm gonna go with the green. I'll stay with the green apple, like a Granny Smith
No, no,
on
don't
there.
change your mind. I'm just saying how I feel.
No, but I was on the
Yeah.
fence whether it was green or red. And the more I sip on it, I'm going to stay with a little more tartar side and go with the
Mhm.
green apple because I have a little bit of that tartness on there. And I wasn't sure, like I said, that little lemon zest on the finish. But again, it could be kind of a combination between the brine, the apple, and that lemon zest, that little bit of a lemony
Mhm.
finish that it has. So I think I'll stick with that and say green apple. But that's more people feel comfortable. Apple, fine. You don't have to pick a
It's an
color: red, green, yellow. Um, but no, this is a good
it's just
dram.
not a crab apple.
No, no, it's not a crab apple. That's
That thing is sour as heck.
oh my gosh. Yeah, no, definitely not a crab apple. It's funny. Now the brine left the nose again. That's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
the nosing is doesn't do justice for that dram. The nose is a little bit, I think, on the lighter weak side, but the
I
dram
do
itself is
too.
like,
I do
yeah.
too. I can concur on that. It like I said, the nose comes off different than the palate.
Hmm.
But what you do get on the nose does come through the palate. But what I think fools you is um, the viscosity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It
not. Um,
Because on my nose I always get
it.
honey, and then when I tasted it, I get more vanilla than honey. Still sweet though.
Let me say this. I get some of that vanilla, but it's to me it's on the nose, and I'm going to say it's more of the honey on the palate.
Okay. I can see that either way because like like you said, our differences it's there. It's just a different finishing, but there's definitely brine on it. That's for sure, and oaky. So
Hmm.
which I like.
Well,
I wish
this
those
is this
Campbelltown's
is
brine is better, but I can't complain.
and this is what I'll say this. It had three perfect boxes right off the bat. One, 46 ABV.
Yep.
Two, no color added, non-chill filtered. Right
Hmm.
there, three positives that when I'm looking at a whiskey, particularly in a Scotch, 46 is the sweet spot for me. Non-chill filtered, no color added. I call that the Trinity. That's like the Holy Grail. Okay, now we're talking something here in Scotch that usually intrigues my interest when I see it on the box or the bottle. What would have really gotten my attention on it was the
Hmm.
$30 price tag for
Oh yeah,
sure. For $30,
killer
whether
price point.
if you hadn't texted me or whatever, if
Yeah.
I would have seen it, I definitely would have bought it for $30. For $30, you can't go wrong. But like I said, this is definitely $50 all day long, and you would be satisfied with it at that price. At $30, you're going to be elated, but at
Oh yeah.
$50, it's definitely worth it. No, yeah, I wish it was
It's a 10-year
distilled
old.
in '05, bottled in 15.
It's
Yeah,
basically a
exactly.
10-year-old for $30.
If
That's
if that
that's
would have
cheap.
been that, and this would have been this good,
Oh.
JD and I would have been figuring out how to get some pallets. We would
That's
have
true.
figured out we would have figured out something logistically and how to arrange for that drop ship. JD'd have to dig into his little black book and get his connections back out and get this thing done because they're like, oh yeah,
I'll
30
have the
year
car
old
like
for
this,
$30.
lowrider in the back.
Whew. Yeah, they were tore up. That would have been it. Oh, I got to get back into that um, compass box that I had. What the hell was it? I don't even know. I left it out so I wouldn't Forget
I don't.
about it.
I don't have. I don't have any more Compass Box. I've
The
done
hedonism.
4.
I did it a little bit ago. I opened it up.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
No, I
I
don't.
got to.
I don't.
I want to get back in. I'm so glad that Eric and James are talking about that. I'm like, yeah, I got to go back into that because I haven't went back into that bottle since I opened it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have any Compass Box here. I got it in Poland, but I don't have it here. So
Mm-hmm.
problem with Compass Box, I like it so much I drink it. Hey, with prescription bourbon, how you doing?
Hey, prescription bourbon. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Man, great having you here. Appreciate you coming on up here and smashing the like button and saying hello to everybody. Yeah, I did get a text earlier. People go like, "Are you going back to your old time?" No, no, because I said before I used to go on after Livewire, so it'd be around 9ish. Uh, Sometimes Mike and them would run a little bit later, but I'd go on after them because he'd go on at 6 till about 9 o'clock, and then I'd come on at 9 and done by 11, 12, and then up at 2:30. Yeah, that was getting old. That was getting old.
Yeah, for
But
me, like
anyway,
right now, it's at 6 when I go to Marshall Islands. I think it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon the next day.
2 p.m. in the afternoon. Oof.
Yeah, but it's Monday right now. They're there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All righty.
Still
Let me
waiting for
see.
my background check. That's what I'm waiting for before I can go.
Waiting for the background check. Do you tell
Well,
them
it's
you
because of the
still? Yeah.
because the government. Remember last year shut down, and then they took the holiday break toward the end, so basically
Mm-hmm.
60 days off. So I'm just waiting. So it's really only been like less than 2 weeks now. And
Mm-hmm.
if they shut down again in the end of this month, maybe there's another waiting contest, which I hope not.
I don't think they will. They've got other fish to fry right now.
Well, they couldn't deploy nobody else. That's probably why. If they shut down, they can't deploy anybody. Well, they could, but not really.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. It makes it difficult,
Yeah,
but it can be done. Yeah, for exactly right. $30 for a 10-year is still stupid cheap these days. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Anything that's Scotch that cheap, try it. If you don't like it, you didn't pay too much. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, though, it's funny. I get the brine, then I don't get the brine.
Yep.
I,
I had the same feeling. That's me too.
in, out, in, out, in, out. So it's there, but it's definitely not a second or third seat in the components of the flavor of the wine, or excuse me, the wine. Gosh, the Scotch.
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
Well, they rotate like between the oak and the brine.
Yes,
So
I was
yeah, they're
just going to say
rotating.
there's a rotation,
Yeah.
and like I said, the spiciness,
Mhm.
and then it's gone. And then the next sip, okay, here it is. Here it is. It's like it wakes up your taste buds. It like wakes up your taste buds. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh yeah, Orchard House. Oh yeah, that sits on the shelf. That's like for me, that's like Smoke Wagon, regular straight bourbon.
Uh,
Everyone should have it.
Orchard
Everyone
House
should have a compass
is
spot.
is
That
good, but
that's fruit.
it's entry level for me.
Mm-hmm. It's just
And
fruit
for Compass
extraordinaire.
Box is if you can get it for like 35, 40, if you find it for that, then that's worth it. But after that, it's hard to pay the MSRP between 50 and 60 if you can find it. Of course, other states are different. We know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like Washington sucks
Mm-hmm.
because I had back to back when I was Lithuania. I had the Orchard House, and then I had the Glenfiddich uh, Apple one, whatever the green one is too. And I compared them, and I rather have the Glenfiddich.
Oh yeah.
It's a ex bourbon, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about that Glenfiddich.
I don't have the box in front of me, but I think it's ex
Uh,
bourbon if I remember right.
yeah. I'm going to stop thinking about it and maybe it'll come to me. But anyway, it is good, hanging. It is good. Hold on, let me see. I think they are ex bourbon. Let me just look here to see
Yeah, I think so.
if it
I
is.
think that's whatever I remember on the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now because I don't. When I originally opened it and I saw the writing, it's like a moth to a flame. I'm like, no, 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 don't read anything. Don't read anything. So I looked at the pictures. Let's see.
I mean, it is light, so it's not. It's got to be ex bourbon.
That's what I'm seeing here. Let me get my eyes fixed on this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a spicy. It is spicy, but I wouldn't say it's a long finish.
No, no, it's
It
for me.
is
It's
ex
like a
bourbon barrels. Yeah.
okay.
Yep. 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 The nose is full bodied with the classic aromas of fresh green apples. Ha! Ha! There we go. Fresh green apples is right there. Ground spice and honey. Okay, honey, we both
Okay.
said yeah.
Yeah.
American oak ex bourbon barrels used in maturation impart the notes of oaky, vanilla, leather, oranges. I didn't get oranges. With a
You
hint
get
of
citrus.
fragrant cut flowers and smoke. I absolutely got no smoke.
Mm, no, I think that brine and the spice
Either the
overpowers
bright. I mean,
the
if there's any
smoke.
smoke, it'd be from the barrel char,
Nah, I don't. I don't know. I don't
and I
taste
don't have
anything.
that on the nose now. So with the cake note, the sweetness, I give you the vanilla, or I said honey. And when I said I couldn't
Well,
decide a green apple or a red apple, I said, yeah, I'm going to go with the green because of the tart. So
mm,
it was the it was
either way, it's
green.
honey vanilla. How about that? We're good.
Oh yeah, oh
You're
yeah,
you're you're a
hanging
pastry you're a pastry maker, so it's one of those ingredients.
exactly, exactly, hanging. You know what we're talking about here. So now I've got some of those notes in my head, and I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't too far off on that. Now,
Almost have a
now I'm
touch
going
the
back to
reading.
go. Do I really get vanilla? Do I really get that like cut flowers?
And you know what? That cut
I don't
flowers.
think I did
I
on
don't
that.
think so. I didn't get it, so I didn't say it if it was because I didn't smell
Oh,
anything. I
I
had
didn't either.
earthy.
No, it's not funky.
No,
Not funky.
it's not.
No,
It's
no,
not
no, no,
Long
no.
Beach, California Harbor. It's not that smell.
No, absolutely not. No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, the smoke. I'm missing the smoke. I don't get
Mm-hmm.
where that is from.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm going to put that topper on it and let
look at
it just sit. There's just a 2 or 3 drops in there, but I'm going to let that sit, and we'll go back and look, or I'll snip that in a bit. Smoke, yeah. No, I don't even get any smoke on the palate.
I didn't get no smoke on it unless it's overpowered by the spice and brine. I
I
didn't get the
think it just,
smoke.
if anything, if there's any type of smoke imparted into it, it would be from the barrel. But
Mm,
I didn't get any of that barrel char note.
yeah.
However, maybe some of that lemony type zest I'm getting is uh is the barrel char, because now I'm thinking about that, and the Offerman charred oak, that barrel char really came off
See,
terribly for me.
I tasted it. I'm smelling it. I don't.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't on
sweet?
the nose, absolutely not.
Mm-mm. No.
Not on the nose. So I would definitely say no on the nose. Put this back in the box. Put that up here. Yeah, definitely no on the nose. Definitely no. I didn't get it on the nose, but like I said, it's sitting right here, and I'm just going to let that do its thing
Yeah, I just
for a little bit in there.
let me pour a little more because I might be. I'll just
Go ahead. Do we pour a little more? I should have just put a little more in there, but there was just enough inside there. And
let's see. I mean, now like after going back, it smells good. It smells sweet.
it does. It definitely does smell sweet. So,
Hanging easy. No, that's a 10-year-old, but it was bottled in 2015, so it's much older.
yeah, that it's definitely there.
I'll cover mine too. Oh,
That's what, 10-year? Yeah,
it's a 10-year. Yeah, it was a 2005, and it was
not
bottled in
just
2015.
215. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
it could be 10-year, 3 months, 4 days, six
well, that's
hours, 32
but
minutes.
that's why I was asking you because I have one here. It says '05, but it says bottled 2016, so it's like 11-year-old.
Yeah. So you have just a little more age, but no, this is it. That's good. Like I said, I'm looking forward to trying that in a week or two to see how
I'll
that
say
opened up.
the 2016 is a little darker, not by much though, just a tad darker.
Oh
I have them
well,
side by side.
naturally it
Yeah,
would be. Naturally it would
yeah,
be.
yeah. Just it's here. It's a light yellow. Here it's like a almost like a light yellow orange.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know, I put it there. I just talked about it. I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna jump back into the Springbank 15. Like I said, I just had a wee little nip last
mhm.
week, and I'm gonna go ahead and open
I
this
hope I
up.
don't break this Glen because the cap is stuck. I don't know. Oof.
How'd you manage that?
I can see the seal didn't go on wrong when I pushed it down, so now it's tight. Luckily, it's just a regular Glen that if I do break it, I don't feel bad. It's not my Dean Stan or
Mm,
Glengoyne or Glen Scotia or all those other companies I buy. Okay.
understood. So I'm going to do this and do a little deeper dive into the Springbank 15. Now this definitely will have a little bit of that Campbelltown funk to it, but it
Oh yeah.
doesn't bother me. Matter of fact, I don't know. You're so used to it that it, you don't even think about it.
Well, for me,
You
it's
don't even think
being
about it.
Campbelltown, it's second nature. So
What's that?
I
Yeah.
say for me, Campbelltown's second nature when it comes to that stuff. That I just love everything about Campbelltown. You know that Springbank and all
Oh
those
yeah.
other companies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Absolutely.
Oh, I'm smelling my 10-year-old, and it just to be honest with you, I like my 10 better than my 15.
Well,
That's
I've
just
got
my
the
opinion.
10.
I'm just
The
saying, me
10.
like every time I pour the 10, I always seem to like the 10 better than the 15. So
Well, my
I mean, I
10
like
is
both,
from
but there's something about that 10 that I really really dig.
Mine is an older one. It's an older bottling. The box
Yeah,
is
that's what mine
black.
was.
Yeah. Uh, shoot. I should have pulled that out. I know where it's at. I just would have to dig it out and darn it. Normally it's right there, but I moved some stuff. And so I moved it down there, but it was always up at the top. And I'm looking to make sure that I'm not having a moment and that, nope, that's Lagavulin. That
The,
is hedonism.
the only bottle I haven't opened yet is the Hazelburn 15. So
Mm.
I opened up the 12-year-old. That's all gone, but I just don't want to open up the 15 until a later date. So
Hmm. Oh, absolutely. They get pricey up there for that stuff. They get pricey. Let me
Well, I'm
just
in an
see.
auction right now for the 32-year-old, 32 year
Oh
old
no,
Glen Scotia.
that was the Rebel. I say, oh no, here it is. No, that was the Rebel. Oh, wait a minute. Did keep it up front. Well, the hedonism was in front of it. Bingo. Oh, this is the Springbank 10
Oh yeah,
box.
that's the old box. That's a is
Yep.
that black and yellow? That's the box.
Yes.
Black and what? Oh, okay, yeah,
Yellow, orange. Yeah, black,
yeah.
yellow,
Some
and orange. Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah. Marty stumbled upon this in a shop years ago,
nice.
probably close to 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
Dude. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't
Let's
read that. I don't think I'm looking for the date on there. I
let's
know
put it
it
this way.
says
In
it does
in
say
Poland,
spring, as in Springbank, and this is almost looks like it's stamped on there. It's not engraved.
okay.
Hold on. Let me.
So if it's a yellow one, you're probably looking bottled in
Hold on. I've got a.
20,
I'm going to say
2014, 15,
or I'm going to say
24.
15 because I'm making out a
Yeah, 14 or
15 on
yeah,
there.
14 or 15. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember
Mm-hmm.
in my head. And then I
Yep.
think the green was could be 2016 when they changed over to the green label. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different colors, so I don't know.
I'm going to say you're right. This is a 15. I was thinking maybe 16, but I'm trying to see this here at the bottom. But yeah, this wasn't. It's not like laser engraved on. It's almost like a stamp.
Okay, then
But
that's probably four. That's probably 15. Then probably 14 or
I'm going to
15.
say it's a 15 because that's
Yeah.
I can make the number 15 out. The very bottom is like May of 15, and I'm going to say like May 18th of 15.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not upset over that at all. No. So I'm going to put a
I
little
still,
of this 10. Okay,
I'm
this
still
is.
waiting for me and Ken to pop my 26-year-old Cadenhead Glen Scotia. So
Uh,
I still have that in a bottle. I have not popped.
you waiting for Christmas because it's coming around.
Well, when I see Ken, whenever that may be.
Well, that's true. That's true. I know
But it's
he's.
a Cadenhead, so I'm hoping it's like twice as good because it's in the same area. Come on, it's awesome
Oh,
sauce.
oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Let me get a Glen here. Got him
Going down
right
the
here.
rabbit hole.
Well, that's the. I want to separate the 15 from the 10. So now I'm going to pour the
Oh,
10
okay,
here.
yeah.
Hmm. Although the 15 is way darker. 15, the 10.
That's quite a bit darker. Wow, I didn't know it was that dark. That's back in the day stuff.
Dark.
That was when they used better barrels.
I don't know, but
All I
oh,
can say is that why I got stuck is this Glen right here is not the right size. It's actually a little bit smaller, but they look exactly the same. And then I tried the
well,
regular Glen and it fits.
I'll tell you
So
what. I've had that with some, and I'm not sure if it's just an irregular size on the Glen, you know. Now, see, the nose on the 10 is not as pronounced as the 15 on mine.
the hanging age of the 10-year-old is about $100 here in California. So
Yep, same thing here.
it's like
Same thing
156
here.
for the 15-year-old, give or take $10.
Yeah, this is. I'm telling you, it's like. Let me get the 15 here. Now, see, the 15 seems more uh, molasses like on the nose. The smell of molasses,
Mhm.
dark.
Is it like this color
Okay.
molasses?
Yeah, the color molasses, it comes off darker. However,
Is
once
it
you
like
get
that?
past that with the 15 and go back into the 10, the deep down the
This
nose is the same. Oh yeah, look at that. Hold on, let me move that in there. There we go. Oh, Oloroso matured. Yes,
yeah. I had
yeah.
the 12-year-old because Dustin told me to buy it. He said buy the 15 because I got hell of a deal in Lithuania when I was there. So
Isn't that nice?
under
Isn't
200
that
bucks for both bottles. 200, I think $10 for shipping. That was it for two
you,
bottles.
you couldn't beat it?
No, no way. When
Direct
I heard the
fire,
price in the auction,
home
I was like,
floor
wow, that
malting,
was cheap.
such. Yeah, dude, you've been fighting that cold now for almost what, 10 days? You
Well, he
not
has been
had
talking
any
about,
Springbank? Oh my gosh.
well, if he gets into the 12-year-old and or he gets into the barley, spring barley, the local barley, good luck with those prices if you can find one.
Oh, that 10 is nice on the nose. Let me take a sip of this 10. Sweet Pete? Sweet Pete.
I just like the 10 over the 15. I don't know why.
So let me go to the 15 because I truthfully I don't have enough. Yeah, this has a more of a molasses note to me on the nose.
Hamilton Funk. Nice.
That's about the going price hanging for a Springbank 10. I thought last week you were taking the Elka Seltzer 4 days. Not last week, yeah, you were saying you're taking Elka Seltzer before you went out and walked the dog.
All those Californians are coming here, they're getting them sick.
Could be. Really? Well, and you know what? I would then say, if you could find it somewhere and you can get a pour and taste it, it's better to pay for that than to pay for a bottle and you just don't enjoy it. We've all got them.
Well, he'll probably be able to find the Kilkerran 12-year-old if he doesn't want sherry or 8-year-old.
Vermouth, vinaigrette, and sour grapes. Well, you know what? Totally understand. Totally understand that. You like what you like, you don't like it, it's just the way it goes. I got it. Sometimes it comes off just totally not what you would expect. Oh, bourbon for bacon. Cheers. How are you, man? Hope you are doing well. Appreciate you being here and saying hello. Oh, yeah. So
It's no,
this has a little, how do I say this? This is definitely a step up in on the peat influence on the 15 versus the 10. Um,
okay.
when you really start to just let it develop, the finish is a little more on the medicinal side with the 15 versus the 10, but I don't find
Okay.
it bad. But I know that that does move forward over the 10. So that extra
Okay.
5 years is something on this. Um, hmm. What did I say? This 15 is it's 46. Okay, it's 46 ABV on the 15, and it's 46 on the 10. So that's a plus. Now I don't remember if let me see.
Mm, that's so good.
Okay, it is non-chill filtered. That's what I want to say. I think this is also non-chill filtered. Yeah, this will cause a slight natural haze to form when it's cold, but this will disappear when the temperature returns to normal. Okay, so it is non-chill filtered. Good, good. Mm. Yeah, I don't know why, but it just has a little more medicinal note on the 15. Just a tad more. Let me wash my palate here real quick. Get this 10 here. Definitely lighter nosing notes than the
Mhm.
15. Well, you know what, Top Dog? We understand at your age, it's tough to hang with us, more rounded, more mature and capable individuals. We understand. It's all right. It's okay. Go when you get your nightcap, put a couple of ice cubes in there, and you just relax. You'll be okay. But I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, 10 o'clock. It should be almost 10 o'clock your time. Yeah, that is your bedtime. That is your bedtime. Oh, you got to work. Look at that. He's going to go and say that terrible word on this stream. Lord, 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 Lord. Uh huh. Uh huh. But appreciate you, man. Have a good night. I wonder what Eric thinks his opinion is between the 15 on the Springbank and the 10.
He says he doesn't like Springbank.
Eric doesn't like Springbank?
Eric likes everything.
Well, some people don't. Just like some people will say, they don't like the Campbelltown funk. They just find it totally, off-putting. Okay, I understand that. So they wouldn't like Springbank.
Those aren't normal people.
Yeah. Well, when I first tried it, I wasn't thrilled with it, but
Well,
I liked,
yeah, well, mine,
some of
like
the
I told you
flavors in the
before,
whiskey,
is
and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, that's what it's known for. It's just that's the
well, my
distillery.
first two favorite scotches that I had when I was in, overseas was my first introduction. I told you was Clynelish 14. That's my first scotch
Hmm.
ever. And then I bought the Glen Scotia 15 and just absolutely went head over heels for it. And that was it. Of course, that's a long time ago. So that 15, after that, I just went head over heels and bought everything I could get my hands on. And they're all good. So,
Glen
I mean,
Scotia 15.
even though people don't realize it, they make an entry level Glen Scotia called the Harbor. It's 40% ABV. Unfortunately, it's colored. It's not chill filtered and everything else. But
Hmm.
for the price and what it is, because Ken got one, I sent one to him. He absolutely he likes it. I'm like, dude, it hits
Hmm.
hard for 40 ABV from Glen Scotia for the entry level. But good luck finding it here in the U.S. I've never seen one.
Mm-hmm. So, Eric, I don't know if you heard what I said on the Springbank 15, Springbank 10. What do you? What is your opinion on it? I'm getting a little more stronger medicinal note on the 15 and more of the molasses on the nose. Really? Really? 17-17 in overtime? Oh my gosh. Chicago's going to lose.
You got to keep the Las
Oh my.
Vegas people happy. Come on.
Oh, I don't give two shits who wins that game. That's for sure.
It's all a
I just
scam
have a
anyway. I guarantee they already know who's going to win the Super Bowl already. They're all in on it. My opinion.
wow.
Bro, the game.
Oh yeah. It was like go to Bears, the Bears, the Bears. Who? Who? Patriots. They got a team? Holy smokes. Well, it's like this. If the Steelers would have won Monday, we'd have played the Patriots. But that didn't work out. Didn't work out.
Didn't the Bills lose?
What was that? Sorry.
No. Didn't the Bills lose? Then they lost to Denver, right?
I honestly don't
Or
know.
no?
Only
I don't
one
know.
I
I don't watch it.
watched or watched partially of was the Chicago game.
Well, you like the 12-year-old because it's finished with a
Okay.
sweet
Okay.
Madeira finish. I think that's what a Madeira finish in that one.
I think so,
The 12,
yes.
and I think the 12-year-old's the Madeira finish,
Yeah, is that
which you
Springbank
should like.
12 Madeira, Eric? Yep. Broncos. Yep.
Okay.
Well, Tuesday I have to go talk to a teacher and console him.
Mm.
I was telling him there's plenty of room on the couch for you right next to the Steelers. And if the way the Bears are playing might be the Bears. But yeah, this just has, like I said, the molasses note on this is kind of unusual. I don't think I've gotten that on a Scotch like this, particularly at Campbelltown. And it might be something others have gotten, but I didn't get that. At least I didn't pick that up last week.
Okay.
But I really wasn't sitting and I really wasn't sitting and getting into it. I was just tasting it, but
I'm trying to figure out. Let me see if I have Let me see if I have a Glen Scotia. I can compare that to.
mm, well, 20-17. Bears get to sit on the couch.
All right. I got a 10-year-old Glen Scotia first fill bourbon. This is a Polish release. I'm going to compare the 10 of the Springbank to the Glen Scotia 10. There's only a 1,002 bottles made. It was bottled in 2021. It's a Polish release.
Polish release. There you go, people.
Yeah, because I have the taxes on here, and it's a Polish release. That's the one I sent to Ken. Oh yeah, it says right on the back, Polish special release #1.
Mm-mm-mm.
try the 10-year-old Poland. Oh,
I'm looking for something here. Let's
better than the
see.
Springbank 10.
Well, yeah, imagine that. But I'm just surprised. I don't recall the medicinal note on the Campbelltown. The Springbank, because I definitely don't get it like that on the 10.
On the
But boy,
Springbank,
it
I
really
actually on the
jumps out on the
Kilkerran, I get on the
15.
more than the Kilkerran than I do the Springbank.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, the 12-year-old is the
Hey.
Olive Rocha finish. What's up, Richie?
Yep. Cheers, Richie. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is this is dark. Like I said, holy smokes, for a 15-year. I mean, it doesn't it's
That
dark. Then you hold up the 10,
that almost that almost looks
but
like the like an Edredor.
oh yeah, look at that. Let me highlight that.
That's an Edredor 10.
Oh yeah. That almost looked black.
Yeah, like it actually looks darker than it's the way the light is, but yeah, I can't even see through it practically.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some other sherry finishes up there too, and Oloroso finishes that are super dark.
I don't know. It's just it's a yeah, it's got the molasses, it's got the smoke, it's a little more on the medicinal side. Not as strong as a Lafroig. Not as strong as a
Okay.
Lafroig, no, but it does have that. It does have that. Like I said, I don't pick it up on the 10. I mean, I'm sure
I
it
think
is there, but not like this 15.
I think Eric is the man for when it comes to Lefroy. I think he's every one that's come out every single year.
It's pleasantly sweet, the 15. I mean, honestly, um, the smoke is not overpowering. The sweetness stays with you. The sweetness stays with you on the palate, without a doubt. It stays with you on the palate. Let me go back to this 10 here. Now, the 10 has a little more of that natural Scotch sweetness that we know. Okay, the profiles are extremely similar,
Mhm.
especially onto the finish. The 15 is definitely more pronounced on the finish and the nose. The 10 is more subdued on the nose, but
Okay.
holds its own on the finish, and you get more sweetness out of the 10, in my opinion, than the
Hmm.
15. However, uh, I'll have to have another dram of the 15 at some point. Just to, I want to
Please
get it
do.
down a little further and let a little air get in there and go back into it, and see what it's like in a week to 10 days. Maybe tomorrow I'll have another little dram of it, and then cap it off for 10 days or more longer, and go back to it.
Uh,
But you know I don't think it's bad. I don't. I'm not. I'm not like floored with it right now. I will tell you that I'm not floored with it, but I like it. And I didn't mention it. It's the 700 ml bottle too, where my
yeah,
10's the
all mine are
7.
700. Even the ones
Yeah.
in America, they're all 700. I've never
Well,
seen a 750.
really,
Because I got the 2025 Springbank 10, and it says 700 on it. I've never seen a 750 yet. Because remember, they're
Well,
all going to 700s now to save that
yeah.
money.
Well, this is an older bottle of the 10, so it's a 750.
Okay, that's a normal in Europe. Everything over there is 700 or 1
Yeah.
liter.
Yeah, this is 700. And like I said, just picked this up here this summer. Matter of fact, it came from Bourbon, and
Nice.
he found it on an excursion in New York. I'm like, okay, perfect, perfect, perfect.
Well, that's what I mean when I went to Germany and I found those. Just I don't know, nowhere decided to go into this little wine shop, and they had the Oak Project finish from Buffalo Trace on the shelf. Those little bottles,
Yeah.
and they were selling them for like 40 euros. So I picked up the last two there. So I like for 40 bucks for Buffalo Trace. I've never seen in a while, and they're the Oak Project that was from Buffalo Trace. I'll take that any day of the week. It's not the ones that won, but hey, I've never seen them again ever.
Yeah, 700 is a new bottle here coming out probably within the next, I don't know, was it about 5 years? It should pretty much be standard over here because it
That'd,
was
that'd be
adopted.
with bourbon too. The bourbons
Yeah.
are going to be doing that too, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, everything in America is going to be 700. So
Now
same
remember,
price, less product.
you're talking about a dram difference.
But, well, I don't want to say they pay the same price for less. For less, I
Well,
already do that in
nobody
California
does.
already.
Nobody does.
California does everything. You look at the hamburgers in and out. They used to be big, now they're small.
It's all good, Richie. It's all good. Sometimes you got to work. I got it. Sometimes you just got to work. That's what
Richie's
happens.
the hardest. He's the hardest worker there is in Oakland. I enjoyed my time seeing Richie when I saw him up there. It was nice.
That, there you go, Richie. Absolutely right.
The word free, that'll never happen.
I know, but it's hanging. That's why I was like, I knew he would make some type of a comment like that. That's why I was watching. I was like, where's hanging? He's going to comment here any moment.
So, what's your gas price there, Anthony, for just a
Uh,
basic unleaded
okay.
87?
Diesel 335, unleaded 289, depending.
Okay, so here the cheapest I've seen it was today was 335 for just the basic unleaded, and then diesel was almost $4, like 395. So, because I have both cars. I have a diesel and I
Yeah.
have a unleaded car, well, benzene I call it.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you go here. So Chevron's around 369 a gallon. Murphy's on the corners 289. Um, Circle K, they're like 310, 315. You know,
The
two
the
blocks down the
Chevron
street from
here is
289.
it's yeah, the Chevron here is selling everything over $4. It's like almost five for diesel, and it's like 435 to 450.
Chevron is about 60 to 80 cents higher per gallon.
But it's clean fuel. I noticed when I
It's
put it in my
it's it
car,
is.
our
It's
Shell,
top tier. I
I get better gas mileage from
I
them.
put that in my wife's Subi.
Okay, and
I
since I
put
have
it
the
in there.
diesel, the Volkswagen diesel, I can run almost everything through that. Long as so far, you can't add water to it some places because I used to go to the cheap place and the Mercedes, and it rusted out all my spark plugs and my oxygen sensors. So I never went back.
Yep.
I put water in the gas.
Yeah. You got to watch. You got to watch. And then
I get lucky.
some of the more I don't they're not less reputable, but the cheaper gas stations, they have to have a minimum detergent and so on and so forth
Hmm.
in them. Okay.
Well, my
But
diesel, I don't put biodiesel in my engine. I don't want that. I get regular
no.
diesel. No.
No, I know people that run it and they don't have problems.
Well, I blew
But
up my turbo. Well, I think I blew up my turbo or the actuator. So my car's in the shop. So I'm waiting to find out, is it a hose or is it actually actuator or is it actually a turbo? I'm
mm,
hoping it's a hose or actuator because it's cheaper turbos,
A lot
not so
cheaper.
much for a German car.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. But
Yes, it was diesel drink. Yes.
mm-hmm. I just filled my diesel truck up, and it's 335 a gallon for
Well,
diesel.
last week it was or 2 weeks ago it was 333, and I filled up for basically $52. I can drive about 750 miles on it for my car, my diesel car. The Benz, a little bit under 400, and that was a 26-gallon tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You're putting premium, but I have a diesel. I don't have benzene, unleaded. Excuse me. I'm
yeah.
part of the was that Dieselgate scandal. So
I had one of those before it came out. That thing was always in the shop. I got rid of it.
see,
And
mine,
then like a
I don't have
year
any problem.
later, it
I do
came
the
out.
service on it just the first thing. So the
I
turbo,
loved
I
it
just
when it ran. I was getting almost 50 miles to the gallon.
well,
Like we went out to San Diego in it. I was cruising along at like 45 miles to the gallon on that
that's what I
thing.
get. Uh-huh.
Sixth gear on that. You're just cruising the highway
So I
at
went to Death
65.
Valley and back, and my friends have a Subaru, and they were filling up all the well, they were, you don't want to not have gas out there, so they were always filling up all the time. So they technically filled up like 3.5 times. Or for me, I drove all around there back, and then halfway back, I had to fill back up again. So I just put another half a tank in there, and guess what? I mean, I drove another 2 weeks on it when I got home.
Well, I can get 21 miles to the gallon in my truck on the highway doing 70.
Hmm.
And that's a 2,500. And, other times I can get about 19 to 20 going up and down hills. But still, for the size truck and the gears that it is, I've taken it to Yuma many times back and forth.
But we have the
I can
SUV
sometimes
for the Mercedes. We have the
it
GLE.
rides it rides nice. It's quiet, believe it or not. You don't hear that diesel clanging. You don't.
Well, the
We just
diesel is pretty
did
quiet for the
a
most
little
part.
we did a little trip today, just doing some stuff, but it was about 150 miles between all the stuff we were doing. But it just purrs on along down the road. I'm just really impressed. Like I said, it's 10 years old, but it
Has
goes
it
and
paid
goes
off?
and goes.
And everybody I talk to right now, all of their brand new vehicles in the last 2 years or 3 years they built, they're all falling apart. Or engines are blowing up. That's Chevy and every other car. So
Yeah, I've had it. Well, it's 10 years old. I bought it in 18. I got it used. Troop and uh,
yeah, if you're buying a Cummins diesel or you're buying a V8 from GMC or Chevy, they've been having issues with the engines, the V8s, and the engine's been blowing up between 4,000 miles to 50,000 miles, and then they put replacements in there, and they're blowing up too.
yep. Well, yeah,
You
it's
get the old one like yours, there's nothing wrong with those engines. They just last
oh yeah.
forever.
My 16 is a Cummins.
Mhm. Yeah, after
Go.
2016, car's been suspect. That's all I gotta say.
I do the maintenance on it. So I just put front brakes on it,
Well,
and
right
I
now,
still
like,
have the original front rotors on it with 103,000 miles, and just turned them flat, and I have room to spare.
oh, nice. Well, see,
Yeah, so
my
I didn't get down to minimum.
rotor, yeah.
Yep, but
Well, here in
I had rotors in the back seat in case uh, they needed them. I had two in the back
mhm.
seat. I'm going to take them back tomorrow.
Well, see, my Passat, I had to replace the rotors because they say that they're not the best brake systems they put in there. So I upgraded to the racing brakes, the slot drilled, and man, that thing stops on a dime now, and that cost me too much money because it's Volkswagen uses all the same brake systems pretty much. It was pretty
Hmm.
cheap.
Mm-hmm. I see the.
Yeah, 150 miles. That's easy to drive where I'm at, Palm Springs. Just to go to Joshua Trees over 60 plus miles, 70 miles almost one way. That's not going in the park and then driving back.
That's what we did. We drove up to a spot we wanted to see. It's 75 miles from here. Turned around, come back. Actually, we even did it yesterday, back and forth. I said, well, let's run back up there. And so we did for a couple of hours and then turned around and come
From
back.
my
But, you're
house
70 miles an
to
hour moving down the,
yeah,
moving down
from
the,
my house to
down the road.
downtown Los Angeles is 92 miles one way.
Oh, Bourbon School. Cheers.
Nice.
Nice to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that's original rotors on the front of my truck with 103,000. Like I said, we turned them and it wasn't even at minimum. And like I said, there's room to go. But I go, when I change the brakes again on the front of that, let's just say in 2 years or 3 years, I'll just put new rotors on. I'll be done with it. But I cannot complain one bit about that. Cannot. Not at all. Oh yeah, they
Looks
had
like Matt
chances. They
Stanford's
just
going to
couldn't
finally.
figure out that there's one's supposed to make plays, two catch the ball. That's what it come down
Well,
to.
I
And
guess
like I said,
Matt
I don't.
Stanford wants to get a Super Bowl.
Well, good for him because the Bears aren't. But like I told my buddy Jody, I just texted him a little bit ago. I says, "Plenty of room on the couch for you. Don't worry."
Well, I want the
Couch gets
Chargers to
bigger and
win, but
bigger.
I'll take LA.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd do that. I tell you what, two best trucks I had was my '05 and '07 Tacoma. When I got the '07 is when I got rid of that Volkswagen uh, diesel. But that was before they announced they fudged the numbers. But it was always in the shop, and it was an absolute piece of junk. But when it ran, it was great. I mean, great. But if I'd have kept it one more year, they'd have fixed it. But I couldn't take it, and I just happened to see this one, and I go, I should have never got rid of the truck. Boom, picked
What
it
was
up.
it? Was
Had
it a Jetta? Passat? What was it? What diesel car vehicle you had?
Jetta.
Oh, that's a different diesel than mine.
Mm-hmm. And I even bought it used because they had a $3,000 premium on them
Hmm.
because everyone's like, I'm not paying you an extra $3,000 premium. Well, it's a hot car. I don't care how hot it is.
But
So
you just tell them Arizona's already hot or Nevada's already hot enough, so
yeah,
I don't need no more. I
exactly.
don't need no more temperature.
Yeah. Because I even talked to the guy, I go, what is this $3,000 market premium? Oh, well, that's just because they're so hot and selling. There's a premium on them. What? You think you would not want to raise your price by $3,000 and sell more?
Is that it? Will yours have the def on it?
Nope.
Oh, I have the def on there, and I don't like it.
No. I did not have def. Mine did not need it.
So on the like in Europe, the def is actually right next to the gas tank inside it.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
in my Passat in here, America, they put it in the damn trunk. Inside the trunk, I had to take off the latch to put stuff in there, and you spill it, and it turns crystallized white.
Yep.
And I'm like, who invented this stuff? These idiots. Do it like they did in
What's the
Europe.
difference?
Just put it right
Yeah.
next.
Why couldn't they just put it with like my Ram? It's right next to
Yeah,
it.
it's right. You fill up the gas, you or the
Hmm.
diesel, you fill up the AdBlue. In Europe, they have that, but in America, they like, I would have put it back, make it more complicated in the
Hmm.
trunk. Well, on my car, I know about all the other diesels, but the only thing I went out for my def was I went into limp mode, and I was about to replace everything
They
in
make
the
bills for
def,
that.
and it was just a wire, so it was grounding out on the frame because over time it cut it into the frame.
Wow.
So
But to be fair, everything was trashed. Salt ruins everything. Well, that's true. That's one good thing about where JD and I live. If we're in the salt, that's because we intended on driving through that snow and slush and stuff. But other than
That's
that,
right.
we don't have that problem. Don't have that problem.
Only problem we have is when it rains, it flash floods. That's all we have ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it. Don't go in there. Wait. Don't be stupid.
So about this fifth or sixth sip on the 15, the flavors really started to come together on
Nice.
there. Definitely going to give it time, definitely going to give it some time in the bottle. I'll probably get a dram tomorrow of it, and
Not to be biased, I think the good
while I'm
Scotch
watching some
15-year-olds.
television or something like that, sip on it, and then, like I said, it'll be corked, and then I'll leave it go for 10 days or more, and we'll see how it opens up. But holy smokes, I think this has got to be one of the darkest bottles I have, other than that Bull Run 17, which is really good. Eric's going to want some of this when he sees it. And that so this is a 17-year-old Bull
Nice.
Run pick. Eric knows all about it. Right here. This is good. It's dark. And then this is an Obtainium.
Is that the new bottling? Because I have all the old bottlings, like the fat low ones.
Well, this is from Story Time. This is
Oh,
Christmas.
okay.
Yeah, this is Christmas.
What's the ABV on that one?
62.5.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm. 62.5. And then this is the one that Eric likes. See, he says, "Oh, it's
Yeah, yeah.
amazing." Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. This is nice, and this was finished in the Pinot Noir
Oh,
cask.
nice.
The one they did the previous year was a 16, and it's not as dark. And then the next one this is Onyx and Amber,
Sweet.
and this is
That's
a
nice.
20-year MGP. And this is coming in at 71.8 ABV. 71.8. And I tell you what, this drinks nowhere near the proof. Nowhere near the proof. Not at all. This is nice sipping whiskey. And this is some of the last Seagram's barrels that was in MGP's warehouse when Seagram owned them. Yes, sir. 71.8. This was Independent Joe's pick.
Oh, okay. I remember that. I missed out on that
Yeah.
one. I went to go buy
Oh,
it
it
and it
went
was
quick. There
gone.
was only like 100 bottles.
Well, he told me about it and I went to it and it was gone. Like literally,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
driving. I couldn't.
This
It was
flew. I
fast.
never heard of them until this.
What, the El Cerritos? Oh, I have
No.
oh,
Onyx and Amber.
oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. But El Cerrito, yeah. No, I never heard of them.
Because El Cerrito, I have Star Wars, a couple picks from them. Store picks, they're really good. And then a few other things, store picks from them. So, because it's
Mm-hmm.
close to my house. I mean, it's not close, but it's basically less than 60 miles. I can go there and pick up stuff. And I go there when I go see my friend. I just drive to the left of it, 15 miles out of the way, and I can go pick them up. So,
Mm-hmm. And trying to see what is the other one that I have that's as dark. I don't think I have anything else that is as dark as some of this stuff. But yeah, this is good. Now I'll tell you another one that turned out to be really, really good. Have you had anything from Copper and Cask?
I
Copper
have,
and Cask.
I don't remember. I mean, I must have liked it because I don't have any more left. But yes, I've had them before.
So I'm going to hold this one up. Copper and cask. Now, this is a 20-year Canadian
Oh, nice.
coming in at 80.7 ABV. 80.7 from Alberta, Canada. And this is a pick. Go ahead, focus. Come on, you can do it. Focus. Here we go. Hazmat Canadian whiskey. Sorry,
That's
I
good.
didn't.
That's
Don't know
tasty.
what it. I tell you what, it truthfully is tasty. Very, very tasty.
I think I remember I paid one of their bottles. I think it close to $90, and it was pretty damn good for 90.
This wasn't even $90, but for the
Oh,
sake
okay.
of argument, $90. I think it was either 79 or 89, but I really think it was 79. And when I saw it pop up at Liquor Lineup 2, I went down there and got a little taste of it, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I left with a bottle, and then I was like, oh yeah. And well, long and short of it is it was gone in it was gone like within
Oh,
72
nice.
hours. Boom, done.
So Richie,
Done.
I have a few different bottles. That's the problem. I have like four that I dig for 2025.
Well, the one of
So
the ones that I showed was just what Eric and I were talking about. That Bull Run 17
mhm.
uh, was amazing. Was amazing. I really enjoyed that
Where's the
for
one that here?
2025. Um,
Here.
the next one I would say that I enjoyed for 2025 would be Joe's pick, this Onyx and Amber. This one here, that floored me on how good it was. And then I already have it here. This Copper and Cask was
Pretty
it.
damn good.
If you asked me to rate them, I'd probably put Joe's pick as number one. I would probably go with the Copper and Cask as two, and the Bull Run is three. They're all excellent, but if you're asking me to kind of give you a category right now, is one, two, and three. Those three, without a doubt, I really enjoyed them in a whiskey. In a Scotch, I'm going to have to say it's got to be the Octomore 15-3. That 15-3 was really good. When I opened up the Scotch, I really liked that. Uh, the next one, when it come to a Scotch, that I don't want to say don't know, but I'm still on the fence. But I thought it was good. Was the Glenmorangie spice? So they had the tail of cake, tail of Tokyo, tail of ice
Oh yeah,
cream,
yeah,
tail of
yeah, yeah.
forest. Okay, so that being said, it's good. Oh, I moved it over here. Tail of spice.
Oh, okay.
This one here. Uh, the verdict's still out, but I got it last year, and I do like it, but
I had
I'm
a bunch
not
of different ones,
sure.
but
I haven't decided if I want to back it up yet because my wife
oh,
even
okay.
pulled one out, and I go, no. She goes, what do you mean no? I go, well, I'm on the fence if I want to back it up. I think it's good, but now I'm very selective. I don't know if I want to back this one up. Now, Tale of Ice Cream I backed up, and Tale of Forest I backed up. I mean,
So mm,
instantly. That tail of
See,
forest.
the problem with mine is that I only have one core line, and everything else is independent bottlings that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So, like this one right here, it's a 19-year-old. Oops, what's it? Old malt cask. So this
Mm-hmm.
one's a good one. Is it?
Hey, cheers, Mark.
And
I'm
then
sure you're
me and
heartbroken that Chicago is now home on the couch with the Steelers.
nice. And then me, Eric Gunderson, I got him a Glengoyne 16-year-old. That's the old
Mm-hmm.
malt cast. That's super good. It's at 58.7. And then I have the single cast nation, which is a Glen Scotia 12-year-old, but it's new charred oak barreled for 2 years. So it's super charry. If you like ashy, this is phenomenal. And of course, my other one is Scapa 21. So
Scapa
those,
21.
but I mean, I have more, but those are just the ones I really, really like. I mean, there's so much out there, like Richie said.
Oh yeah, there's so many out there, but I'm really hoping to get a little more affection towards the Glenmorangie spice. So I
Nice.
drank a few out of it, and now I'm just going to let it set and open up. And speaking of that, let me take the top off of this right now. This is the Balblair.
I'm
I didn't
talking
get any
about it.
smoke on that. No smoke whatsoever.
I'll pour the Glengoyne 16. That's one I like.
Uh, I don't have any more Glengoyne 16. I just drank and finished up the 18.
And
I don't have any
this is
12.
the store pick right here.
I
So
know
it's
I've
old
got
malt cast.
Legends 1, 2, and 3. I know I
Okay.
got a couple of
Oh, it's so good.
samples from Eric.
Yeah,
Haha.
when the Turks are there in the LA, or excuse me, in Long Beach with Big Vic, I got him a discount at Glengoyne 16, and yeah, he didn't want any more. But man, this stuff is so good.
It is. Well, that Glengoyne 21.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
my.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. You got it for your father, right, or your
So
family member?
my sister and brother-in-law were across the ocean there in Ireland, and they picked that up for him for a Christmas present a couple of years ago. And by the time we opened it and I left 5 days later, there was about that much left in the bottle. And I says, it'd be nice. I'm going to leave that for you. And I let him
Nice.
have the rest of it. But oh my goodness, that was so good. And the thing about that, 2 drops of water,
hmm
boom, just took that thing to the next level. And it was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Now, since you're having Glengoyne, I've got chapter 1, thanks to Eric, and I'm going to
Oh yeah,
pour
yeah.
some of that in a glass. Let me take a sip here.
I drank all my baller picks the other day on Friday. He gave me some samples.
Um, what was it? Was it Ben? Yeah, Ben had was it Ben had baller picks? Was it Friday?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
Hmm.
yesterday, Friday or yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, days are running together. I have a 3-day weekend. I don't work tomorrow, but I got a lot on the plate tomorrow to do. Just I'm going to go to our nephews and watch them play hockey in the morning. Got to be there at 9:30. So, okay. Glengoyne Chapter 1, 48
Noise.
ABV from 2019. Just a just a little smidge in the glass there. Oh, what did I say? 48 ABV? Yeah, 40. Yeah, 48. I said, wait a minute, is that 48 or 49? That's 48. And this is from the Legacy series,
I've had that
2019.
before.
Oh,
He sent me that one. I enjoyed it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Glengoyne's underrated. So
It is. It's a great scotch.
I mean, the 12-year-old is really pretty reasonably priced still, at least in California.
I don't know. Oh, that is so sweet. uh, it happens, James. It's all right. It's okay. Oh, teapot dram. Okay, 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 okay.
He didn't say teabag, okay? It's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it now. What he's saying. Sorry. I don't know if it's an eyelash or what getting me. Something's on my glasses. I guess that's all right now. I don't know. Teapot dram. Got it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. But oh yeah, this is a I like Glengoyne. I do, I do, I do, I do. I like it.
I like when
And
they
then
have the special
I might have to
the
have some
special
of the
sales when you get the glass. And here they
yeah.
have the glass and the Glengoyne 12 or the 10, and it's less than $35 when it's at
Oh, the
Christmas time.
10 is good
Yeah,
for 35 bucks.
yeah,
The 10
it's
is good
really
for
cheap.
35 bucks.
So I'm actually I got the Glengoyne when I bought the 12-year-old. I got their Glen with it. So
And I'm thinking, I think right now that's what Total Wine has it for. It's about 35 bucks.
yeah, it was the place I go when I pick up my was it Brooklotti products, the 600 milliliters, but three different ones for like $30 each. They have the Glengoyne there, 10 and 12. They're both, I think one's 30 and one's 33. So that's where I get mine. I mean, can't go wrong.
No, no.
But you get a free
And
Glen. Nice package too.
oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now I get more of the lemon zest, the that on the palate on the Glengoyne chapter 1
Okay.
than
But
I
definitely
did.
mine does not taste like that
Yeah,
at all.
no, this is totally different. This
Yeah.
is an NAS and
Mm.
but comparing it with the Balblair, it's more
Ah,
pronounced
okay.
in the Glengoyne. Yeah, it's more pronounced. But on the sweet scale, this is sweeter than the Balblair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I just poured. That's the one he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
The
just
six.
happens that way sometimes, Eric. Just all the talk is like, okay, I gotta have some. I gotta have a little taste. Mm-hmm.
I went to go back to buy a second bottle. Actually, the third bottle. I bought one for Eric, and they sold out. I'm like, oh. And they dropped the price way down too. I mean, it was way under what they had. They only had a few bottles left. But
It's what
win some, lose
happens.
some.
But yeah, 700 mils is going to be the new standard. We're all there. We ain't got.
Yep.
We have no. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
More for less. Shrinkflation.
Yep.
Was it shrinkflation? That's how you call it, or
Yep.
whatever it's called.
Yep. 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 700 is the new size. I forget when it has to be all implemented here, but it was adopted. It was adopted. There's nothing we can do. That's for sure. But I think I'm probably going to have some Glen Scotia 15 here after this.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm on it. Let's
I'm
do it.
sure you are. It's probably right there, just right by your left elbow.
It's actually in front of me.
It's actually in
Oh,
front
and
of me.
another one. I got
Hey,
another one.
and you got the straws right there, right?
No straws. I just pour it right down the hatch. It's almost. I'll drink it like it's a Mad Dog 2020, but tastes way better.
Oh, hey, nothing like a little Mogan David, right?
Ooh. I did that when I was in college, and it was. Oh, that next day, what a headache.
That's the new standard bottle here for
That's the US.
everything
They
like that.
changed it, so you're
Yeah.
gonna pay more for less,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna like it.
And you don't have a choice. But yeah, no, that got adopted. Hmm.
So so if you see anything at Costco that's 1 liter and above, buy it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think when
I
that
think
got
that's
signed. But
was
yeah,
it a year ago? Was it beginning of the
at
year
least
last
a
year?
year. At least a
Yeah,
year.
and I think it's what 2027, 2028.
Something like that. Maybe it's 30, but yeah, that'll be the norm on the shelves over here because Europe is to that now. So we were kind of the holdout.
Yep. Which
And
I don't like the ideal, but that's still terrible to scam 50 milliliters from me.
mhm. Yep. Mm. Yeah, that's good. Very good. Because I just get a little more citrus note on the end, but than the Belblair. But I just
Yeah.
think it's because
So
of the
Anthony,
NAS.
go back to the Blair, not right now, but go back to at the end of the give it 2 to 3 weeks. It
Hmm.
totally changes. It opens up.
Well, yeah, that's on my hit parade to get another dram out of that, and then again cork it, and then get back to it. Because I
Because
got
when
a
I first
couple of
popped
things
it,
like that
I
that
was
I
not impressed.
get back to it, and
I wasn't impressed too much at the beginning because it's not what I normally drink. So then I was like, okay, I got drinking. I said, this is good, and I bet no for the price, hey, it's fantastic. I came back
well,
3 weeks later and it was
that's just it.
spot on.
$30.
And I came back and it was spot on because then it's like, oh, okay, now it opened up and it tastes way good. And that $30 jumped up to like 50, 55 max for me. I said, I'll buy another one if I
Well,
had if I see
exactly.
it.
That's what I'm just saying is, once you're surprised, and then, like I said, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, whatever, you go back to it, it's like, holy smokes.
Well, that's like my Glen Scotia, the Festival 2021, the non-peated Bordeaux finish.
Hmm.
I hated it. I really hated it. I had 3 bottles of it. But then I went back to it later, about 6 months later, and it was fantastic. Not my top because I have all the festivals, but that's not my top one. But
Yeah.
it's up there. And most of these are peated. That's the problem. I mean, I'm looking at what I have: the Mermaid, Victoriana, Cameltown, the 15. I'm just looking at what's right in front of me, not all the extra ones behind it. The 2020 is the best, hands down. Of the festival releases, 2020 heavy peated Tuani port is the best.
The best. Hmm. Without a doubt. Mm.
And the Mermaid got better after it opened up. When I was not impressed when I bought it, got way better when I opened it.
So, the mermaid, yes. I got some from Eric. And,
Oh, okay,
oh
yeah,
my goodness. And so I know his had a little time on it.
yeah.
And I thought the mermaid was nice. I really did. and then
It was good. Yeah.
I got a sample of tail of cake.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, I like tail of cake.
Well, what's that new
Now
one that
I
just
know
came out from that series? Didn't it come some weird one, like some weird name?
the spice is the last one out. Tail of Spice, and then
Oh, okay.
before that was uh,
Like Tokyo or something,
Tail
or
of Tokyo,
yeah,
and then before the Tail of Tokyo was the
Forest
Tail of Forest.
Cake.
Last Tail of Cake
Uh-huh.
was
Okay.
before Spice. Before
Okay.
Tail of Cake was Tail of Tokyo.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You're the one on that one.
I had to get
I've
back
only
on.
had samples, never bought them.
Yeah, I had to get back on track there because I'm looking at the bottles are not in order. But I generally the latest ones first, the second, then the third, and then
Okay.
back down the line. But oh
I'm
my
trying to.
goodness,
I'm trying to. I'm trying to buy the 18-year-old. What's the Japanese with Mazanero, whatever finish? I'm trying to buy that
Manzanera,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I like that finish. However,
Yeah, me too.
it's like a lot of things. It's either done right or it's not. And what I mean by that is Mezzanera is their cask. It's their type of oak,
I
and
tell you right now, the travel exclusive 19-year-old is awesome. That's finished in
it
bourbon.
is. It is.
And if you have to go traveling to get the 19-year-old, not the 18-year-old, the 19-year-old travel exclusive, and that's fantastic. But you got to drop $100, which is not bad considering it's a
No.
19-year-old.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
135 now when I saw it last on I think in Europe somewhere.
Yeah. And Torp he didn't like the tail of ice cream too much.
Oh, tail ice cream. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah. He didn't like that too much. Well, you know what? You can't like everything. Oh my gosh, look who's here. We're talking about peated whiskey. We're talking about Glen Scotia.
Oh,
And
sorry,
all of a
I forgot
sudden,
I was I forgot I
you
was live.
know, his
Sorry, my
ears
bad.
were ringing. His
My
ears were
bad. I
ringing.
forgot we're live. I thought we're behind it.
Hmm.
Ken, get out of here, Ken.
Send it all here for correct disposal. No matter what they charge him at customs, he will pick it up and dispose of it. Guaranteed. But I'm just laughing because I was almost going to say is where is Ken when we're talking about all of this stuff?
You know,
And
so
boom.
so listen to so listen to this. I sent Ken Ken, what did I send you the Glen Scotias that you couldn't get? I think I finished almost every single one on the festival except the rum finish 2019. But did he send that to you? Those three bottles yet? Are you still waiting for him? Because I sent him the 2025 release, which I don't even have yet. So I had it for literally 2 hours and I gave it back to Ken.
Hmm.
Oh, still waiting. Damn, he's slow.
Well, it's Oz.
Yeah, but I don't think what's his name send it right away when I told him just send it to Ken when you get home because he remember he came to LA and you know he was hiding all the bottles, prison wallet. So which he didn't get stopped because they checked and it was too big, and he
Well,
has all those stuff.
maybe when he got back to Oz, he lost Ken's address.
Maybe he saw those good stuff. So I
Exactly.
gave so I gave Ken I think three more new festival releases that he didn't have. So so a little disappointed in him because it's been a while. That was last summer.
Yeah, when he was here.
Yeah, yeah, when the Big Vic showdown.
Hmm.
And Martin came in. He's the one that brought it to me from because you couldn't get online. He brought it to me, and then I gave it away. I'm not gonna say the name, but that's throwing him under the bus. But I thought for sure since Ken would package it all up nicely and send it to Ken right away, way before Christmas. But now it's the new
Well,
year.
it's easier for him to send something to Ken than it is for us.
But that was the whole point. And
I
I said
know.
that I'm sure Ken will pay the taxes and and Australia if he needed to, because he doesn't have those bottles. It's something he can never get. I'm trying to complete his collection. So
It is. Ken is sweltering. For him to have 100+ degree days, 90-degree nights is the norm. He lives in air conditioning now. Oh, Port Charlotte. I actually had some of that last night. As a matter of fact, boom, it's right here. I poured it and set
for
it
Charlotte,
down. Bingo. Yeah, this is it for
I
50
get Port
bucks.
Charlotte heavily peated single malt.
Okay, I didn't have that. This is a classic Lottie, but
Oh, I drink all mine.
I had this. The heavily peated is right here. Boom. They're like, it's just like some of my normal
Oh
go-to
yeah, yeah.
stuff. It's right within my grasp. Actually, I moved it out looking for something, so I'll put it back on the shelf once I'm done uh, streaming. But
Noise.
anyway, on a side note,
Hmm.
I do collect certain coins from the U.S. Mint. Okay,
Me too.
did you see the huge jump in prices?
Yes, I thought that was
I mean,
ridiculous. They are making a
huge,
killing.
huge,
It's almost
like
what do they mark it like 70 to 80%?
$75 on
Yeah,
some sets. $75. And some of them don't have silver in it.
I know. Because they know right now everything's in high demand as silver and gold, that they can mark it up and there's nothing you can do about it, which is stupid.
But true. So I was ready to buy a couple of things and I put them in the cart and I just had a moment. And I was 12 hours late. If I'd have did it, let's just say on Thursday,
Mhm.
when they changed everything on Friday, it wouldn't have made a difference. They would have had to send it
Right,
to me. But the stuff that they still have sitting on the shelf,
right, right.
okay, um, they added $75 to the price. They said,
Yeah,
well, silver's gone up. Yeah, but not that silver.
I know. So
Not
the
that
silvers.
silver.
What I think
And
the
so,
problem is that what I talked to one of my friends who works in the silver mine is that they can't mine it fast enough.
no.
So they can't make the coin. So they're anticipating that they go up to $200 an ounce.
But
So
also,
that's why they're doing it. So they'll get it like in 2 to 5 months. The silver.
there's
That's,
there's more contracts than there is
mhm.
silver.
Yep.
Hmm. Yep.
You can only mine silver so fast safely. So
Well, and so are people's that buy these things.
what people don't realize that everything that's electronics is going to be more expensive. Your cars, your TVs, your
Oh, they
computers,
need
cell
silver. They
phones.
need copper.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Well, they use silver on a lot of the electronics nowadays.
Well,
So
yeah. And I'm into numismatics, so I have
yeah,
a few
if I
things.
I have a ton of the Morgan, dollars. I love the
Yeah.
Morgans. I have
So,
Liberty. I got all this. I have all the silver sets for my daughter, and
yep.
I got
Oh,
the 5 ounce coin, ten
yep.
ounce coins. I got
Yep.
all that stuff. So
Well, this is a Ultra Cameo 70, been graded by NGC.
oh okay, yeah, I saw that.
Yep, 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 yep. But
And I have a second. I have, and also if anyone tries to take it from me, I have a Second Amendment right in my house too. So I mean,
mhm.
it's controlled by California, but I still have the stuff that can do some damage. So
I have quite a few freedom
yeah, I
tickets.
know. We talked about it behind
Quite a few. Quite a few.
you know,
But yes.
Jen, we don't, because some people are not too too keen to that, the Second Amendment, and some are. So
Hey, no offense, but they can go and
hey,
apply for citizenship and move up with Donald.
yeah. So yeah, I
He
mean,
wouldn't mind.
I have like three more things I have to pick up by the end of 2026. So my wife is going to do that while I'm overseas. So because me and her share, our she's
Mhm.
better than me shooter. Let's put it that way. She's badass. So
Mhm.
I
Nothing
mean, I'm
wrong with that.
good, but I'm good, but
That's
she
right.
probably she shoots in the bullseye like 3 or 4 times in a row in the same spot. So me, I'm in still in the middle, but it's still
Hey,
a
I look
bullseye
at it this
hits.
way: $50 size.
Uh-huh.
I don't care.
Yep.
Good enough.
Oh, I can do that. I can do
Yeah,
that.
good enough. Here he goes. He says he has a hockey stick. Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. I was listening to Carney. I know you're going to say sorry, but I was listening to Carney uh, blabbing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Come on, people.
Yeah, my favorite company is H&K. So
Oh, yeah, James. They can move the market, but doesn't explain how they stick up new buyers and generally called a squeeze. Yep. Yep.
Donald, that hockey stick can do damage though until
Oh,
it breaks.
my my nephew's really into hockey now, and in
Oh,
Pittsburgh, he
nice.
goes to the Mario Lemieux
Oh,
Center or something like that. But anyway, it's not far from where he lives, and so his parents take him there, and he's really into it. But what's the best thing about it is it costs him $250 for the year, but that covers everything from his skates to his helmet.
well, the problem with hockey that one company is buying all the arenas up and letting them go, and then charging me like a tremendous amount of money for training and games. Some big corporations taking over all the arenas in America, and they're just pricing everybody out where it's just ridiculous if you're into
But
hockey.
so I guess Mario Lemieux is in this, and if they pay this, and then it includes their whole outfit
Hmm.
for $250 for the
Now
year.
that's good
That's
deal
a
right there.
steal.
Uh-huh. That's a steal.
That is a steal. It's $200 for skates, and it is and a 10-year-old. You know how fast they go through them, and it's not
Yeah,
because they wear them out. It's because they grow out of them.
of course. That was the worst years for my daughter when she was growing, and I had to buy new shoes all the time and clothes and
That is the
yeah.
truth. That is the truth, Donald. Yeah, yeah. I was talking to my mom, and that's what she told me. I go, "How much do they pay?" I go, "That's skates. That's not pads. That's not." Yeah, holy smokes. My nephews here, their parents pay a few $1,000 a piece, and then if they get into tournaments, which they're in a tournament, so we're going to go and watch them tomorrow. It is ridiculous.
So here we have
Ridiculous.
do you have a minor league team? I know you have the regular hockey team, but do you have a minor league team there?
There is, and the name escapes me. You have the Vegas Golden Knights, and yes, we do.
So
And
it's funny though because my
shucks, I
team that I
can't
have
remember their name.
is the Thunderbirds, and it's a minor league team for the Seattle Kraken, and they're here at the brand new arena that was just built like 3 or 4 years ago, so maybe 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, Donald. But the thing about it is when they go to tournaments, sometimes, matter of fact, I think it was Michael. They were down in Nashville. I think it was 2 years ago because he got picked to be in a certain tournament because he's a really good goalie. And for that trip, it cost him a few $1,000s
Oh, definitely.
to get him there and so on and so forth. Okay, yep, Silver Knights. I say it's not Golden Knights, it's Knights something, it's the Silver Knights. There we go.
Well, the Nevada is for the silver.
There you go. I was going to say it's. I know it. I should know it. I says, but I'm in my head. I was like, I can't figure it out because I don't give a shit about Vegas Golden Knights. They suck. But I don't. I just don't. I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I was born in Pittsburgh, so I'm a Penguins fan. They're not very good, but I'm a Penguins
I
fan.
think our
I'm a
team won
Pirates fan.
when they transferred to where they were at. I think won or lost their first conference championship for the Pacific for the minor league team. I can't remember. And then if I drive up into Ontario, which is part of the it's LA Kings, but it's LA Reign, I can drive there and go see the LA Reign. So.
Hmm. Oh, Port Charlotte holds up to the elements. There is no doubt about it. It is a solid dram. The Port Charlotte 10, you cannot go wrong with it. And
So
just like
Anthony,
my Glen
I
Scotia, you cannot go wrong with some Glen Scotia,
no.
which I'm going to pour right now.
So the other day, last week, I got an email stating that they're selling Black Art 11 for $250 on clearance.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Black Art number 11.
Okay,
Number 11.
I wanted to make sure you said that right.
Yeah, number 11 for $250 out the door. And so I clicked on it, and guess what? Out of
Sold out.
stock. As soon as
Oh
I
yeah,
clicked on that email, that thing went fast. I was so pissed.
yeah.
You know that's the MSRP, right? The 250 is actually
Oh
MSRP.
yeah. I'd say it's about. I would say 200. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it was up there. But I'm
Because
like,
you remember
yeah.
when I had the art, Black Art 6.1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you bastard. That's a good one. I have the old label too, but I don't want to open it right now. I'd rather open
Oh,
my new
don't
one.
open it. Open up one of your other ones.
Well, I already have so many
Oh
open.
my
I got to.
gosh! Speak of the devil. So you'll never believe what we were talking about, Joe, before you got here. Bam! I said that's one of my 2025 top whiskeys right there. Is this one right here? I said, hell yeah, that's Joe's pick. It's up there. Hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you. Are you enjoying a little relaxing time? Oh, you know
Or,
it was good stuff, man. There's
or
no doubt
Anthony.
about it. Good stuff.
I, I got
But
the Victoriana.
go ahead, pour it. Pour it.
This is the older bottle too. So I forgot I had it. It was hidden in
Oh,
the back of the
sure
bottle.
you did.
No, because I had a
Sure
new
you
version, an old version, and I drank the new version. I was like, oh, what is this? I picked this up in Lithuania and brought it
did.
back with me.
But I don't buy that. Oh, I forgot I had that. Yeah. You forget a
Oh,
Glen Scotia? Please.
well, Anthony, you know how many I had.
I understand you might forget what you have on the shelf, across the ocean from time to time, but yeah, no,
Put these.
no. Holy smokes, there is another one. Looky here, Mr. Hall. Cheers, sir. You and Independent Joe. Appreciate you being here, smashing that like button and saying hello. $2.86 Canadian. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
See,
What's
Anthony.
terrible is you all don't have this Glen Scotia 15. That's what's terrible.
See, that's just a few of the Glen Scotias.
That's what I'm saying. I go, I know you'll think to yourself, I know I got it. Let me move a couple dozen bottles here.
Oh, it goes 3 rows deep too. See.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
So
like
yeah,
playing
that's why I
Tetris.
get lost. So I can't
It's like
complain.
playing Tetris.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just a few. Said I need to come to you and just do a stream with you, just strictly just Glen Scotias.
Mm-hmm. Or I just come up there with my bedroll and we do a 24-hour stream.
Well, yeah, I have good internet, but I don't have any good computers because mine is all like that Chrome stuff that I had over there, and I just updated my daughter's computer before me, my wife, but I'm on how would you say molasses computer, slow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is a nice bar.
Oh, that was
Rubbish
no, no.
completely.
The funny part is who said that? Oh, James, that's not my bar.
No, that's just
That's
his
my
story.
that's the new shelf I just put in. This is the bar. That's the bar. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I just counted. It's over 500 bottles here. So
Ugh, I don't even want to count. I know.
I don't want to. Well, first I don't. I count it because I put it on the list. I just don't know how much I spend. I don't want to know that. I don't know. I don't want to know that. Yeah, Anthony, you're right. Exactly. You get the point.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But
Yeah.
I can say this. I have not purchased a bottle in 2026 yet.
I purchased one. It was it was the Trader Joe's brand new release, the 1792 that they make the foolproof for $30.
Your 40 bottles? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's what I say.
there's
I
a
got
there's let's just put it this way. There's people that I know of. I'm not saying no names. But there's one in here. They got way more than I got, and I love their house. I mean, there's people way more than I got. I mean, this is not like something I bought like last week or last month or last year. This
no.
is like 20, 25, 30 years in the making. So it's not get
Mm-hmm.
accumulated like overnight.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
And I enjoy it. This is my hobby along with my Second Amendment rights. Those are my two expensive habits. So that's it.
Mm-hmm. Trust me.
And I
I
don't
hear
smoke
you
cigarettes. I don't do a lot of
100,
stuff. So
100%. 100%.
do your
Totally
passion.
understand. Totally understand it. It is. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This
But
smells so good. This Victoriana.
oh yeah. This has a
I like it.
beautiful.
I want something charry. That's why I got it. So
Well, I thought about it. I thought about just doing a dive into peat again, and but I'm like, and then when I'm holding this in my hand, I'm like, well, I haven't had any of that in a minute.
oh yeah, yeah.
This is like I
That's
said,
funny
that
because like
Joe's
it's like
pick.
I just finished off the Glenfiddich 14. The first release 14, not the second release. I have the second release, and I finished off the Powers 12 year, not the cast strain, unfortunate. And then the day before, well, the last week, I also finished up the. Man, I can't remember. I finished off another one. So no, no, I'm good. No,
Or it will be your bacon. Oh my gosh. It could be your bacon. And I'm not saying that there may be or may not be something, in this
ooh,
box. You just you just don't know. You just don't know. I can tell you it's definitely illegal in Canada. I think it's illegal in California too. But
hey, Anthony,
anymore,
you remember?
what is it?
Do you remember the Scotch Trooper guy that died of cancer?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got one. I got his bottle that he gave out that helped cover for his funeral, and it's the Berklighty 27-year-old Alexander Murray,
Oh yeah.
and it
Oh, let
has
me highlight that. Yep.
the Stormtrooper here.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm waiting for to open this in the future. I don't know what I want to do with it. So
It's just a good thing to have.
I like it because it had the Stormtrooper actually on a label that I don't know how they got away with it. I guess they talked to Star Wars and got away with it. So
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But
oh, bourbon for bacon staccato, yeah, 26 to $5,000 and up, yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
That good, huh?
mm-hmm.
What was the young lady that came on last week for you that was asking about scotches and stuff, and we told her to get the Glen Scotia
Tracy.
15? Grace, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the second one probably be the Victoriana.
Yeah, she was new to the channel. She come over from Stacy's. She
Okay,
was here last week, and
okay.
you was it last week? Yeah, she was there last week. It was the week before that we had the big Scotch conversations and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
Because I know me and Sugar Kid, we both said the Glen Scotia 15 would be the start with that first because she wants
Oh,
to get into that.
absolutely,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
perfect.
I think she would enjoy that. She likes Pete too.
Oh, and that's, to be honest with you, that's pretty damn cool. So
Well, she's got her feet in the water, and she's
well,
she's
they're
making
like,
some waves. And I said, well, just keep going. If you can, um, well, I forget what she said she drank. And I said, well, it was like Lafroig or Ardbeg. I think it was Ardbeg. And I said, well, if you can drink Ardbeg, you're going to drink Lafroig. You can drink Lagavulin. You can drink Tamdu. You can drink Kalila. You can
oh
drink
yeah,
Oban.
Kahlua, you can do Edgeador.
Oh yeah.
There's so much, of course, Glen
Once you get
Scotia.
the
There's
taste,
so much
you're
people.
fine. You're fine. That's just the thing. Once you understand what Pete brings to the table and how it influences and everything, it's like you'll be good. You'll be
Yeah,
good.
Port. I guess in the Port Charlotte side of Berkeley, that would be the 10-year-old with the entry level for her in that one because that stuff is
Oh
just
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, just continue to swim. Just keep
Yeah,
swimming. You'll be fine.
because like I said, I have my Edgeador, well, right here next to me, and I drink this periodically, so I love it. It's not strong, but it has a nice peak to it. Just cheap entry level, you can get anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
So I mean, she hasn't even
Well,
got to the Loch Lomond stuff yet. So
we talk about this all the time. Bottles that are good, $50 or less, that are still readily available, and you can get them. Oh yeah,
and then
trust me,
uh,
Troop. I
as I
think you
understand,
saw this. Here's 16.1.
oh, that's so good.
Here's 16.2,
Oof,
and here's 16.3
Octomore's
right
so good.
there. I haven't cracked them yet.
You will. Don't worry.
I will, and I'm gonna drop some off to people. And
If I remember right, Inchimira, which is Loch Lomond, I think they're
mhm,
going away with Inchimira. I think they're no longer going to put that label on there. It's going to be Loch Lomond now, which
it's
sucks.
going to be what?
Yeah, they're just going
Did
to
you
change it
say
all to
it's
Loch
going to
Lomond.
be Loch Lomond?
Just yeah, Inchimira is just. I think they're going to change the labels. What I read. So Inchimira is going to go away. So all their old stuff right now is going to go away, and it's just they're going to make it all one simple label, Loch Lomond.
Huh?
I think because I think it's costing too much money to print different stuff. So because I have like my last of the big Inchimere 12-year-old, which I just absolutely love. It's so heavy peated, but it's once it's gone, it's gone.
Hmm.
I hope they
Hmm.
don't, but that's what I heard because I'm tracking all that stuff.
No, no. 16.3, 16.1, 16.2, 16.3. No 7. No one could afford it. There was 7 different
Three's
Loch
good.
Lomond.
Let's put it that way. Stick with the
Yeah.
three because it's expensive already as it is.
It's
Don't need 7
expensive.
different bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. This Victoriana is excellent.
6, 7. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's that stupid kid shit.
Oh
Oops.
yeah, Eric, the 18 is that's a killer bottle, man. You can
Oh, it
never go
is.
wrong with that 18. And over the years I've been drinking it. Even Ken will voucher for that. It's never changed. It's just excellent. Good core wine entry level, $100 bottle. Oh, it depends where you're at.
I've only seen like the 12-year in the newer bottles.
Looks ugly.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's good
I don't
marketing because
care as long as the
they do this
hooch
all
is.
the time. They do the marketing thing with the
Yeah,
advertisement of the bottles and labels. This is a normal thing. The product still somewhat sucks.
as long I like Highland Park.
It's some
I
of
don't think
their cast
all of
strength
them
is
are
cast
exceptional,
strength is
but
excellent. I love their cast
oh
strength.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yep. See, Ken said it. Ken knows. He's good.
it's good.
Good luck finding the 18 now in America because I have not seen one in a long time. Well, close to me.
You may be forced to have to take another trip somewhere, Eric, to get on the hunt.
Because I got
Mm.
the Highland Park, the Magnus and something else, the Amazon
Mm-hmm.
releases that were strictly for
Mm-hmm.
Amazon. One in
Mm-hmm.
Europe, so I have 2 HPs left. Yeah, not the computer.
I just I just finished
Oh, that's an excellent bottle. I get rid of mine already. That's
I
gone.
just finished this one up. Now I have a backup of it, so but
Are you
yeah.
lucky? Here they're ridiculous in price.
Oh, I bought this a couple of years ago with a backup.
Oh, I know. You got it for a good price. I remember.
Yeah. I think I got this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And then I opened it and I went, oh yeah. And I bought another one. I bought another one. I don't know why I'm saving
So,
that
so
damn bottle though.
the
I gotta
last
get rid
2
of it.
Highland Parks that I have right now because I'm gone is I have the Magnus from the UK. It's a
Oh,
Magnus
wait a
release.
minute here. Oh yeah.
That was the Amazon release. It's just an NAS. And then when I was passing through, I got this one Frankfurt Airport, and it says Frankfurt Airport on it. And this
Mm-hmm.
one is 60. This is a 60.1, and it is a 13-year-old release. So that's pretty high for Scotch, 60%.
It is
Because what
fancy.
so happens that the airport delayed my flight, and they gave me €100 that I could spend it anywhere in the airport. So I paid €50 for this instead of 150.
Oh,
I
that was
bought it.
terrible.
So I bought it. I was like, hey, delayed. I get €50 Highland Park. I'll take that.
Oh yeah. I agree with Ken on that. Lechig 18 and 10 package deal for 230 in Canada.
Oh, that 18. Oh, that's killer, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything legit's good. Come on. Leggy, whatever it's called.
I don't care what you call it, as long as it's called good and in my glass, I'm good with it. I am good with it. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Añejo, I really like. And I just recently started back into tequila after probably close to a 30-year hiatus because of the shit we drank in college.
Hey, James, I went to Independent Joe and I had the Eagle Rare 12, and I don't like it.
I
Just so
haven't
you
even
know.
seen them here yet,
I
although
had it
I'm
and it
really
just,
not looking.
well, he gave me a sample of it when it was blind tasting. I told him I hated it. And he's like, oh, that's Eagle Rare 12. I was like, what? And the 10s are great. I just didn't like the flavor of the 12. I'll get the bottle because I have all the different bottle sizes and Eagle Rares up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the 700, 750, the 1.75, and the 3.75 of Eagle Rare.
There you go. You might as well.
Tequila's not
Totally
my
agree
jam,
with
so
that.
you can have it.
Gold, silver, or platinum. Platinum, if you're talking about metals, that thing is shooting up.
Well, yeah, because it's behind schedule. It was always higher than gold, but now it's behind schedule. So that was what I would buy first before gold.
Mm-hmm. So let's just say you can almost get 2 ounces of platinum for what you can gold.
Hmm. With all the metals going up, they're all going to go up. So come on, you know.
I haven't seen the Eagle Rare 12. I know it's around, and like I said, I haven't been looking for it when I go out specifically, but I am sure it's around here somewhere. Like I have not seen the was it the Wild Turkey 8 year? I know it's around, but I haven't seen it here.
It's everywhere around here. Nobody buys that 8-year-old stuff. It just sits on the
Nobody
shelf.
buys it.
No, they don't like it. They say the anniversary and the regular 101 is better.
Yeah, copper went down about 10 cents, but the thing about
Ooh,
it is you might buy an ounce for, let's just say, using the number uh, $2.50. It's only about 5.50 a pound. So, eh, I don't know if it is a buy from like SD Bullion or any one of
nah, I
those
mean,
right now, because most of them are between three and some are even as much as like $5 or $6 an ounce for copper. And I'm like, you got to be crazy when it's only like 5.50 a pound and you're going to pay $6 an ounce or $5 an ounce. I don't know on that.
that's a
I
hard
don't
pass
know.
for me because copper doesn't
Yeah.
hold value as much.
Well, again, now with everything in the demand in that for solar and other things, and there's a big push on infrastructure. So copper is in demand.
Eh, we'll see. I think it's because right now we're in a volatile U.S. presence around the world, is how I'll say nicely.
Yep. And I think it's going to change,
It's
but
gonna, yeah.
I don't think silver is going to go below, let's just say 60 in a
Well,
correction.
first of all, silver should have never be this low in the first place because
No.
everybody's held it back for so long. Because
Hmm.
what back in the days, what it went up to like 40, almost $50 at one time, and then they brought it all back. Now, all these banks, all these big corporations, and everything else are just like trying to bring it back down. And it's not working. The bank's selling off and trying to put it back up.
Well,
It's not working.
the actual physical silver
Yeah.
out there versus the paper, it's a negative.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
biggest
it's
right now, the biggest company out there who's purchasing silver is actually Samsung. They're purchasing a crap load of silver. They're the biggest right now. I mean, not a little bit, billions of dollars in silver that they're going to be buying for their cell phones and stuff. Their electronics, I should say.
mhm.
So that
Yeah.
stabilized all the silver market. So now, right now, it's people did the sell off. They dropped what $7, $8, and they shot right back up to $90 in like less than 2 weeks. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I'm glad I did my stacking for a long time. So I was getting silver between $6 and $16 per ounce, and the high
Yeah,
end was at
that's when
20,
I
20. Mm-hmm.
yep, I bought some at that price years ago.
Yeah, I bought a lot that, and then I bought the Morgans between 22 and 25, stacking those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Bill, cheers.
Well,
Yeah. Also silver.
I can say
Also
copper can
silver.
go up because everybody in California is actually stealing the copper out of the lines underground and knocking out power.
That's right, Torup. Tell him. Wait. He's going to get Greenland for a song. No, don't. Yeah, definitely don't FOMO. I agree. I I agree.
Uh-oh, my cat's gonna
I'm
do a special
selling my
knee.
teeth. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
You must, you must, you must be from.
I'm just laughing with
Yeah.
Torup said I wasn't expecting that. If you can look at Durham wheat futures. Yeah. Well, y- commodities is something I don't know a lot about, but yeah, I know people that watch that like some people watch porn. I mean, they're on it like a bulldog on a pork chop, let's say. And I think that's what's going to happen too. There are people going to
Yeah.
grab profits here coming up. Um,
What do you think about all these banks shorting the silver? Do you think they're gonna go bankrupt?
uh, I think some will. I
I mean,
think
of
some
course, the
will.
U.S. government will bail
And
them out through the tax people,
I hope
us.
they don't. I hope they don't and let them fail. But unfortunately, if they're FDIC insured, everyone
Yeah,
will
but
be
it's only
insured
two
up
hundred fifty
to
thousand dollars though. That's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
But the point for me is that if we go
Excuse
back to
me.
the scandal again, where they do the corporations bail out of banks, they should not do that because the taxpayers pay for it, but they get nothing in return, which is stupid.
Exactly.
I mean, if we're getting
Exactly.
a tax break because we put into this companies and they pay us back like GMC, these banks, everything else, I'm all for it, but we get nothing in return. Government keeps all of it, but taxes us for it. So that's my only beef I have right now. But well, of course, there's other things, but that's one of them.
Holy smokes! I don't know what in the heck. I must be sniffing something in this whiskey. Just set my nose off for a second there. Can't be Glen Scotia doing that.
That's your allergies.
Mm-hmm.
If you're sneezing the Glen Scotia, that means it's good.
Mm-mm-mm. All right. Well, you know what?
Hmm.
I am going to do it. I am going to pour me some hazmat now.
Ooh, I'm good with the hazmat. I'm done.
I'm going to do the 20-year-old hazmat Canadian coming in at 80.7 ABV. 20-year-old right
Let me
out
see.
of Alberta, Canada, just
Let me
because
see,
Donald's here.
let me see what I have. The highest I have from Canada is 72% ABV, 23 of 54 bottles from Obtanium Canadian whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
and it was bottled in 2020. Still sealed.
Holy smokes. Marty woke up from his nap.
Then I have light whiskey at 68.5 from Obtanium, bottled in 2020.
I think I've got that bottle too. It's funny you should say that.
Let me see. I think I have one more.
I think I actually have that same bottle of Obtanium. Mm. I didn't think you were allowed to leave your state, Marty. You must have been able to sneak past the law. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Speaking of law, there's the main man himself.
Oh, it's Big Vic. Nice.
Yeah, that's right. In honor of them Canadians making some decent hazmat up there in Alberta, buying got this
I can't remember. I have
1-year-old juice, 161.4 proof, non-chill filtered, and a 750 bottle.
ooh, nice.
Mhm. I know. I know. They're spoiling me up there in the great north. They're spoiling me.
From Cat's Eye, I still have one Polish rye left. I don't know where it's at, but
Ooh,
it's somewhere.
you better use that sparingly.
It's not open yet. The other one's gone.
That's what I said. Mm-hmm.
Because you have the tall bottles. I have all the old bottles, this size, like this size.
Yeah, I have one of those.
And then, of course, I also have from Cat's Eye, I have the, was it NASA Reserve, whatever it is, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff over there. I have
Mm-hmm.
one, two, three, 4, 6, 7, and 13.
What's funny is about this one from Alberta, the nose doesn't offer you much
If I had the same
on.
one, I would do Alberta Premium to see if it's the same, 66%.
Yeah, this is 80.
Is that a rye or is that regular?
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
So all my high ABVs are all pretty much ryes from Canada, at
I
least.
think I think this is a rye. I just have
Mhm.
to I have to get some light.
Okay. My last Canadian whiskey is JP Weiser. I have a 35-year-old right here. So
Yeah, they filled the barrels in '05 and then bottled them in '25 November.
okay.
But let me just turn this around. I think this is Alberta Premium.
Okay. I have like three bottles of that because they was on clearance for $20, so I bought 3 of them. So
But at $20, yeah.
I mean, it's good, but you gotta like rye with the high ABV, otherwise it's fire.
Yeah, the nose doesn't offer much, but on the palate is a
Yeah,
whole nother story.
100% right.
Mm.
I can't
It
find the
has some
Polish one.
heat to it. There's no doubt
Oh yeah,
about
it
it.
does.
But it's not what you would think.
It's tolerable. It's more like tone, but it's high ABV. So
Yeah. And mine
I've
is
had a few bottles like that.
80.7 on the
Damn.
ABV. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, you got something spicy, but oh my
That's
gosh.
that's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Look at you flexing them muscles there, champ. Well, let's see. We've had Balblair. We have had Springbank 15, Springbank 10. Um, we have had God. I'm losing track of what in the heck we've been drinking. We've had Springbank. We've had Balblair. We've had Copper and Cask. Uh, what the heck? Oh,
Again.
Glen Scotia. Sorry. Like, what else did we have over here? Glen Scotia.
And then
Yeah, we
I
had
open
some
up,
Glen Scotia. So that I was like, I'm counting my glasses. I'm like, what am I forgetting here?
and I
Something's
did
not right.
Glengoyne 16,
Mhm.
and yeah,
There,
everything else that you have
there.
pretty much.
I'm forgetting one though. I'm forgetting one. What else did I sip on? Okay, I got that one. I got that one. That one. Got that one. Uh, got that one. What
And
the
then
heck?
what you're drinking right now?
Oh, I know what it was. The Glengoyne.
Yeah,
That's why
Glengoyne.
I'm like, where's my bottles? Okay, Glengoyne. I don't have a bottle, and that's what I was keeping track of. I'm like, holy smokes! I know I haven't had that many. I've had 6. It's just like, it's why am I? Which one am I missing? It doesn't make sense here. Okay, we're good. We're back on track. Glen Scotia. That's right. We're good now. We're good. So the Copper and Cask, the Canadian Hazmat is where I'm at for our friends up north. And I owe it to myself for listening to Carney.
Yeah, Marty, I had the 15-year-old Balblair I got from the travel exclusive 1 liter. And it was, I think when I passed through Dubai, I think it was like $50. I picked it up. It was pretty good. Not too bad.
So on the Copper and Cask, it is a caramel vanilla sweetness
Hmm.
as soon as you put it on the tongue. And then the heat comes, but it's not what you think. It's like a high rye, the way it grabs my tongue, which it probably is. Um,
All right.
but it does not linger like you would think something this high of a proof would with that deep spice. Like I said, it has some heat on the palate, but nothing like you would think. Nothing like you would think. Mm, wow, that's pretty darn decent. I've had a few
That's actually
pours out of this, and it's it is a very unique whiskey to the point to where, like I said, I'm impressed with what has come out of Canada, and especially for a 20-year-old hazmat out of Canada.
mm,
I'm not knocking them, but still, this is this is a nice drop. This is a nice drop, and it will stand up to some water. And I haven't put any water in it yet because I'm still enjoying the neat experience. And
right.
maybe in a week or two, I will put a couple of drops of water in just because. Hey, Mr. Mom, cheers, man. Appreciate you being here.
But right here,
Thank you for
I'm gonna have my last pour.
that. I'm on the Copper and Cask, and that's where I'm at. Is my last one.
And
Probably wrap it up here in about 15 minutes.
I'm going for the old reliable.
Uh oh. Uh-oh. Miller Lite and what, JD? In Glen Scotia. All right.
This is the 2020 Festival 20 Port Peated, heavy peated. And everybody can vouch for that who's a peat head. And when I see
Well,
you,
like we
I'll give
said,
you.
heavily peated or robust. And I call that robust. I don't call it heavily peated.
Well, that's what the label says. I'm going by what the
I
label
know,
says.
but they also say that for Port Charlotte.
And look, it wasn't a small port either.
No, you can't. You got to have something to
50,
taste.
yeah, 52.8 limited 2020 release, 20 port. And I have backups. So I'm not worried. I have like 3 backups. So,
But, well, you have to. You have to.
well, I had a case at one time of that. And then before that became popular, I was given when I was president. So that was down to last 7. And then I sent Ken 2 or 3 of them. I can't remember. I even engraved his name on it too. Scotch down under, onto the bottle.
Did you just take your hammer and chisel and?
Oh, I didn't do it. I had them do it in Poland,
Oh,
where I bought it from. They were, I think they were like $66 at that time. I bought a case.
mm,
So, and I got mine too. Bourbon approach, and then Ken's Scotch under, and I sent it to him with another one. So, oh, this is one of
yeah.
those.
The flavor still comes through on this hazmat. This was a store pick liquor lineup here. Liquor
But that's
lineup
by why it's good because it's
did
a
this.
store pick.
Yep, it's a pick, and yeah, and for like I said, $80 for this
That's
for a
that's
20-year-old, please.
that's a good deal.
It is a great deal. Great deal. You
Because
can't
right
go
now
wrong.
I've been drinking the Elijah Craig's entry level stuff at store picks from
Mm-hmm.
COVID time in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, they were selling for like $16 for a bottle. And I picked up a bunch of different ones. It says quarantine bottle and all this other stuff. It's like they're pretty good, man. Elijah Craig. I used to hate them. So,
Do you know I like Elijah Craig, but I haven't bought any of the releases since 21.
oh,
So
okay.
the
No,
A,
these were
B,
these
or
were
C, I haven't bought any of them since 21.
like here. This, of course, K&L is one of my favorite companies. This says K&L Wine Merchant Elijah Craig small batch, the entry level. I got it for like $16, and then I have quarantine bottle, different floors, a different rick house. They're
Mm-hmm.
all like less than $20. They're all been pretty damn good. So, so now I think they're good luck finding that stuff. So Anthony, one of these days I need to call you.
Well, I'm
And
always home by
no, I have to
1:45,
update you.
2
I have
o'clock.
to update you on my health. So
Yep. I'm always home between 1:45, 2 o'clock. I'm done at 1:30
okay.
during the week.
Yeah, Ken knows and Big Vic knows. He's the only one that they know. But I mean, I'm good.
Yeah.
But just I'll
Yeah,
tell you
yeah.
what happened. That's why I was gone for a couple of months.
Yep. No, I let's put it this way. I knew, but I didn't know what.
It was one of those things where you find out something that like,
Yep.
what the
And then
hell?
you have to take the time and you have to work through
Yeah,
it. Yep.
yeah. The
Yep.
alcohol didn't affect it, so don't worry about that. I'm good.
Oh yeah, no.
No, this has nothing to do with alcohol.
So I said this before and I'll say it again. A couple weeks ago, just after Christmas, we came back from Yuma. And on the drive up, my throat was getting a little funny, but I thought it was the air blowing on me. So I
Mhm.
moved it. Anyway, it didn't go away. I come home, took a shower. I come back and I poured myself 2 fingers of some whiskey and I sat for a couple of hours and I sipped on that and let that just coat my throat. Woke up the next day and I know. I joke about it a lot, but holy smokes, there's something to those old time hot toddies and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Just sipping on this, and it's not the second time or third time that
Yeah.
when I started getting that in the throat, I go for some whiskey, not 100 proof, but 115, 120, 125, 130, something that's got some kick to it. And I just sit
Yeah.
there and I sip on that thing. And if I get tired and want to go to bed, I go to bed. And the majority of the time I wake up the next day, I don't have
What
that
what
anymore.
what time do you get up in the morning?
2:30.
2:30. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And even when your day's off, you still get up pretty early.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah,
That's
same
a
with me.
hard habit to get
Yeah,
out
my
of.
wife hates my wife hates me in the morning.
I mean, like today I was up at 4. Didn't have to be, but I was up at 4. On Saturday, it was like 2:45, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Because
But
I'm
what time do you normally go to bed? Like normal sleeping time?
8, 9.
I say I'm about an hour and a half to 2 hours after you. So
Well, when you're up at, like I said, at 2:30 in the morning, that's why I don't stream at this time after Livewire anymore.
well, yeah, I'm glad that you have Monday off because it's a holiday, so thank God.
2:30 is something else. I know. Well, I have to be at
But
work at 5, so I
but
leave the
but
house at
Anthony, the worst
4:30.
part about this is like if you stay up later, you still get up at the exact same time.
I do.
I
I
I do
do.
too.
I
Like
do
was it
too.
the other day I went to sleep close to 1 in the morning and I still woke up at my normal time. I was a little sluggish the next day, but once I
Yeah.
get going, I was fine.
But the thing about it is I am so ingrained in it. And what happens to me is if I sleep past that, it's like, oh, you got to be up. You got to be. It's just something about me. You got to be up. I don't have to be anywhere, especially Saturday, Sunday, and now Monday. I don't have to be anywhere. And just like next week, Monday is an in-service day at school, so I probably
Yeah,
won't go in.
I think the last
I'll
time I
probably
used
just
to,
I'll probably just take a day or you know
I never put an alarm clock on. I always wake up,
I wake up before my alarm clock probably 80% of the time.
and
And
I
my
haven't set
alarm
my
clock
alarm clock
now
in three
is my
years.
phone.
And if I do, I don't. I just turn it off when I get up because I'm always up before it. So
Mhm. Yeah,
I think
you
it has,
you just
I think it has to do with that military lifestyle I have always had, where you get up at like 4 to 5 in the
you
morning.
know,
So
even when I was younger, in college, if I was out till 2:30, 3 in the morning, had to be at work at 7, it didn't make a difference. I was up, I was there. I may
there's a
have
few times
reached
where
a
I felt
beer.
good. I didn't even go to sleep. I just went right to work because I couldn't sleep,
Mm, yeah, you
and it
just
didn't
keep
affect
going.
me. Didn't
Mm-mm.
affect me, and I slept the next day. I only slept 8 hours, and I was good. So
Yep. The next
it
day,
didn't. It
like I
didn't
said,
bother me. I
that day
didn't.
you get home, you have your meal, you're cleaned up.
Mhm.
If you fall asleep, at 6, that's fine. Yep. But I try to stick to a schedule, even on my days off. It just
Well,
works better.
let's put it this way
Some days
for
I get 6 hours sleep, some days I get 5. Hmm. But,
I'll say that being deployed overseas and around the world is my normal start time is like 4:35. So I did that forever, and that was 7 days a week though. So I have
mhm.
to get every single day. But it's not like, oh, you get 2 days off. There's no such thing when you're overseas.
No, you're working 24/7.
Yep,
They just
you're.
they just allow you to get a nap in between here and there.
And then when you do the mill flights and you're in your
Yeah.
Colorado, I guess you call it, and you're
Mhm.
waiting for the chopper, the C-130, whatever else, I just take like a
Mm.
30, 40-minute nap, and then
Oh,
I
yeah.
have one ear open, and then I hear my name and or playing not her name.
Yep. Yep.
Get up and go. No big deal.
Mhm.
And caffeine doesn't affect me, so I can sleep with caffeine.
Me
So
too.
yeah, I can
Me
take pills, I
too.
can take drinks, whatever else. I really don't do it, but then fall
Yep.
asleep and go right back up and do it again.
Mhm.
So And people, I don't think they understand that. So maybe that's a guy thing. I don't really see women do that too much. So
I got 4 inches of snow. They were everywhere on our road, Mark.
yeah, not no flight, no flight. But
Oh.
I mean, at nighttime it's a no flight. Yes, I'm flying high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the weekend.
uh,
My flight's on the weekend.
mm-hmm. Holy smokes, look at this guy here. Cheers,
Ed, what?
brother.
Whoa, wow, Ed, what's going on? I
I
saw you
know.
yesterday. The other day he was on Big Vic stream.
I was going to say, got Big Vic, and then I saw him there, and then Big Vic was here. Now he's here. Look at this. You know you've arrived when all these people start showing up on your stream. I mean, come on.
I
I
can
mean, you
vouch
think
for
I'm
Ed.
some type of
He
celebrity or
makes
something.
good barbecue. He makes really good barbecue.
Jess, he does.
At
Mm-hmm.
his, I would say that he did a little bit different stuff this year, or excuse me, 2025, not this year, 2025 compared to 2024. And I'll say that 2024 is really good. 2025 was way different, but just as good. A few things I thought were better. So I give him props, man. It was awesome.
On a
See if
little
there's a. Mhm.
side note,
Yeah.
I get a little bit of butterscotch on this sucker. I mean,
Ooh,
just
that
that
sounds
like a
good.
Werther's original, but butterscotch. So think of a Werther's original, but if it was butterscotch, how warm and
Oh, I like butterscotch, so
yeah, yeah. I'm not a huge butterscotch fan, but
I was I would say I was hardcore into butterscotch between the candies and the butterscotch pudding.
I don't mind the Brock's butterscotch candies.
Okay.
I like
So,
those. Those seem more genuine, if that makes sense.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Not so artificial flavored ones.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
I got you.
But
It's the same thing.
this,
It's like root beer. Root beer,
yeah.
you know, when they make the fake root beer and a real one, it's totally different.
Yep. When you get a real root beer with cane sugar,
Oh, my favorite.
I'm telling you, your foot's tapping. I got my wife a couple of bottles of it. Well worth it.
Nice.
Well worth it.
I
And
like
you can
root beer.
smell it when you open that top, that
Mhm.
fizz. It's not like it's dad's root beer or, you know what I'm
So
saying?
there's Dad's root beer, which is okay. There's let's just start with the Vigorous root beer, and then of course you have
I think this one I got is Virgil's.
Henry something root beer,
Yeah.
and there's there's a bunch of different or excuse me, root beer companies, and I've had them all, and there's only two that I really like that you can taste the root of it, which just tastes really good, like earthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. But the only down problem is like
Verner's. Yeah.
yeah, and they started the B was it Bears Briars? I think In and Out used to carry the root beer. I'm not sure what that one. It started with the B. So
But yeah, I
Briars
just
or
got her some stuff from
yeah,
what store was it? Wasn't Albertsons.
and a lot of
Oh,
independent bottle
Natural
companies too.
Grocers.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But a lot of people don't like root beer, so oh well. More for me. Verner's is good, but that Verner's I thought was more of a ginger ale.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Minister yeah. Byers root beer. That BARQ. What a Q. Yeah, that one's good.
Barks. I remember
Yeah,
that.
but you have
But
to
this
look for the
one,
like sugar cane ones. They make it with corn syrup now, which
yep.
unfortunately sucks. So I think Vigils root beer. Like, the one at Trader Joe's is not too bad.
Yep. Yep. So at one of the little stores, well, these stores, it started in the 1800s, late 1800s, but when my grandfather was a kid, he'd go there in
Mhm.
a small town in Pennsylvania, and where he grew up, and it's where the family farm still is today. And go in there, and they would be the Cokes, in
Yep.
the bottles, and I'd go in there and have one or two of those, and it's funny as I couldn't pay for nothing. I was about 12, 13, because my grandfather had an account there, and Pauline would write whatever I had on there. Go, nope, your money's no good here. Your pap has an account, and she'd put it on there, and
Mhm.
my grandpap would come down, and she'd he'd say, hey, what do I owe you? And she'd say something. He'd look over at me, and he goes, you've been doing pretty good down here, haven't you? I'd laugh. I go, yep. Get some potato chips and pop or candy and uh, 22
You
shells.
you
12
came
years
from
old.
so you grew up in Pennsylvania, right?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Virginia. So
Same thing. I mean, I could go in there and say, hey,
East
I
Coast is
need,
way different than West Coast.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I can go in there at 12 years old and I need 2 boxes of 22 long rifle, and
Mhm.
here it is.
It's like people like certain drinks. Like I like Miller compared to Mountain Dew. So
Yeah. And
and
what
then
was the
remember,
one?
Grandma used to drink Tab,
Oh, that's it. I was thinking of not Tab, but I was like, it was, but I
and
remember
then
Tab.
and
I
yeah,
remember
Tab
Tab,
was in
but
a
there was another one.
purple or blue, purple or pink, whatever can. And then my aunt used to drink Jolt.
Oh, Jolt Cola. Double the
Yeah,
sugar and twice the caffeine.
yeah. And I take that.
Jolt.
I think I was like 10 or 12, and I drink that, didn't know it. I was 12-year-old already has high energy, but Jesus Christ, man. I was all over the place.
But I remember
And,
Jolt. Um, oh, here we go. Fresca
well,
or Diet
Fresca's
Coke.
not made no more. It's made by a Coke
I don't
product that
think
they
it
don't
is.
make anymore. Nope, they discontinued because they used to be my favorite. The citrus drink, yeah, like way better than Squirt.
Squirt. Yeah. And then what was
And
the?
Diet, yeah, that was junk too. Tab and Diet Right. Yeah. And remember when the clear Pepsi came out?
Yep.
It's the same
Pepsi
thing with
Clear.
clear. I still have that bottle in my house. I
It
kept it.
still tastes like Pepsi. It
It
just
tastes like Pepsi,
didn't.
but it's just yeah. So,
It.
but I kept a bottle, a can, I should say, of that. So I don't know why.
Double cola.
Yeah, Double Co was a. Oh, okay, so Fresca's not here in California where I'm at, so we don't see that. So maybe Fresca sells it otherwise, but not here in California where I'm at. I live in Palm Springs with senior citizens, but it's not here. But they say in Palm Springs, the newlywed or the nearly dead. So I
I
think it's
was
out of what you're saying is gamble till you die. I don't know.
hey, but if you think about it, you're one of the senior citizens now.
No, I'm not 55.
You're not?
No,
Oh, shoot.
I turned 52 in March.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be
Sorry,
57.
I look like Santa Claus.
No, no, I just thought you were
Hi.
closer to me.
See, my wife is telling me I look like a senior citizen. If I
Uh,
do, I'm going to move into the senior citizen and get the tax break.
there you go. I'm going to be
I'm going to get the
57 this
tax.
year. So.
And the best part about it, whoever the oldest is gets the tax break. So my wife was older than me, well, she's not. She would get the tax break. I can do that. But the best part about is in California is that you put all the cars under the wife because it's cheaper for insurance. Don't ever put the cars in the man's name. Put it on the woman's
Mm-mm.
name. You'll save money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look 60. What do I look like? 56? Yes, exactly. That's not 60. 56 and 60 are.
Oof. Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Don't you
Ooh,
know
yeah.
that, as men age, they look better and women get a little under the weather? But look at it this way. Sean Connery. Sean Connery was picked
Hey,
up a lot more leads when he was later in life.
hey, remember what you said. Who's a better at the range than you?
Hey, that's okay
And she's
because
in earshot. Remember that.
she's like shoots like this in the spot. I shoot like this in the spot, so we're still in the same spot.
That's right. I always say
It's still
this
it's
is
still in the size of a
this,
$50. Let's put it
that's
this
right.
way.
That's right. That's
I
right.
didn't say
No.
it was plate. I said a $50. Like the other day when it's and I shot the 40 caliber, and of course I wasn't paying attention, and then shot the damn pole on it. Had to refix it because I bring extra poles. I was stupid. And then I start nailing it, man. I love my 40, man. I love
Oh
my
yeah.
40.
I have a
And it,
23, a Glock
okay.
23, and I've had that since ooh 93 maybe.
Oh, that's a good year. That's a good model.
Yeah, 93, 94. I used to carry it on duty and uh,
Okay.
shoot IPSC with it.
So for me, and my protection safe here because California has these new safe laws now, starting this year. But I have a 380 Ruger, which
Hmm.
that thing's a little violent. It's I can barely hold it in my hand because it's so small. It's violent kickback
I
or
have a
recoil.
Taurus that is
Taurus
a
are good. That
9
that
mil.
new Taurus 9 millimeter is pretty badass though.
Well, this when you're talking about violent, we bought this in like 19. No, no, no. This had to be 2012 before Sandy Hook. I mean, literally just before Sandy Hook or just after Sandy Hook. So that's 2012. Um, that thing is like a firecracker. That thing is like a firecracker. I don't know what happened, but you popped off.
It for my phone just did a reboot. Sorry,
Oh, that's okay.
stupid.
But
Sorry.
that thing, that thing is like a freaking powder actuated freaking tack driver.
Oh, okay.
I mean, holy smokes. I still have it. But
So my wife. So this is what we have. So you can get a. I'm not gonna say all of them, but majority of them. So my wife been training a
23.
Walter 22, and she's really good at the 22. So I have to get different grains. And then when she moved up to the Hellcat Pro,
Mm-hmm.
the 9 millimeter,
Mm-hmm.
the Springfield. She's
Mm-hmm.
really good at that. She was a little scared about that. I have two S&Ws. I have the Shield Plus and the regular Shield. She's really good at the Shield, regular Shield, or excuse me, not the Shield Plus, but the regular Shield 2.0. Uh, she's good at the H&Ks. I have a 9 and I have a 40. I love that. For me, they're heavy guns. There's no
I
recoil in
got
that.
the H&K P30.
Nice.
They're 18 in the mag and one in the pipe.
See, California can only have 10, unfortunately.
Well, that's why I don't live there.
Yeah, I know. I have the 380, like I said, Ruger. Um, oh, I just picked up the Glock 19 before the ban, the V3, or just say Gen 3. So my buddy didn't want it, so I said, I'll take it off your hands. So I got it like in November. So that's a pretty good gun.
Well, being that they've now ruled that they can't say that you cannot open carry in the state, Newsom's.
Well, I'm with no, we actually California District 9, or your district, well, the court basically says that you can do open carry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm waiting for it actually to happen in California. So I doubt that will happen because our state sucks when it comes to open carry. They say it's
Well,
unconstitutional.
but the Supreme Court said, nay, nay.
Hey, but
It's
California likes to criminalize you for everything you do. So you know that.
true, but they can't go against the law. And if the Supreme Court said no,
Well, no, that wasn't the Supreme Court. That was just the Court 9. That's Supreme Court.
oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, I got you.
Yes. Yeah. So I could not carry open carry if I wanted to because they said 9, but they haven't implemented it in California. But as soon as the Supreme Court judges, I can open carry, which makes no sense
Oh,
because concealed weapon,
out
which is stupid.
out here in Nevada? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's you see it more than you would think.
ASW.
And if I go out and about, like in the desert and doing things,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you'll see it. There's no
Well,
ands and
so
buts.
I'm lucky because from my house to the Bureau of Land Management for shooting
Mhm,
is only like
mhm,
30-minute drive legally.
mhm,
So when I go there, there's so many people there shooting legally, so we don't get in trouble. I mean, I have my license and everything, my permit.
mhm.
But you go there, there's people who are recycling the brass and the copper there.
Oh
They just
yeah,
drive up and down and wait till they're done, and then they pick up all the waste, which is
mhm,
cool.
yeah, yeah. If you're not going to reload, yeah, let someone else do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I like my
Mhm.
Second Amendment right. So
Oh, that's a beautiful one right there. Beautiful. So when I got into IPSC in the
mhm,
early 90s, I bought a Colt 45 officers where I was going to, change the trigger
right.
bushings and things of that nature. When somebody made the comment to me, why don't you just use your Glock 23 you bought? And I go, what? They go, yeah, you carry that, don't you? I go, yeah, that's what I carry at work. And they go, why don't you become more and more proficient with that? And I kind of
Mhm,
looked because my at the time, um, only way to carry anything, I think it was 10 or higher, you had to be in law enforcement. And then my magazines, I still have a couple of them that say LE only
okay.
on it because they were 16 plus.
Yeah. Well, I
And
wish I had that because California, if you get more than that, you're going to jail.
well, there was a time in Pennsylvania where you couldn't have above 10 or something like that. And you had to have a reason or in law enforcement. So mine, I did. So mine were LE. So in my, for my backups in my, on my duty belt, they were the 16 plus in there. So I had 4 mags total, one in and 3 on my belt that were six. I think they're 16. I'll have to look, but I had a half dozen or more of the 10. So when I
Mhm,
went to the range and I was practicing for IPSC, when I would drop them as I'm moving to the different sites, I didn't care if they hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because you just drop them and go. Because some of them might still have 2 shots or 3 shots in it. When you're in IPSC, you're thinking ahead at your next
right.
round of targets or what's going on. Are you going to keep the last 3 in there and use them and reload when you're engaging with a subject? Or are you going
Okay.
to drop that, load a full magazine, and then engage? Do you see what I'm
Okay.
saying? There's no
Yeah.
right, there's no wrong. It's it's what you feel good with. So sometimes I would drop those last 3, put another one in, and take care of business on the range, and a lot of times, as you know, you're not using the sights. It's mostly
Mhm.
that muscle memory of right
Oh
up,
yeah.
bam, bam, bam,
Like
because most of that engagement, you're within 10 feet.
yeah.
And
Oh
if
yeah.
you're
Yeah. Yeah.
ever into a true issue, you're 3 feet or less away. So
So I gotta
it,
ask you a
it
question after you
yeah,
get done in a second.
go ahead. No,
But
you're good.
so when you practice or whatever you want to call it,
Mm,
I'll just say practice.
mm.
Are you better at slow shooting or are you better at faster pulls, faster trigger
Now
action? Yeah.
I'm slow.
See, my wife is good, like you are sloth. Me, I suck at slow, but when it comes to faster, I'm accurate as hell.
If I go back
Hmm.
and practice like I did,
Hmm.
plus I had to qualify X amount of times a year
Yeah.
anyway, um, I was much better. Now I'm just slow because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
older and arthritis is not helping. Arthritis is
For me
not
personally, I
helping.
shoot way better when I do rapid fire compared to slothy shooting.
Hmm.
Because I did the other day, like, oh, not the other day, but 2 weeks ago when I went out to the range, well, public range, public, pure management, land management, and I shot regularly slow like my wife does, and man, I was freaking all over the place. I mean, I still was in the vicinity of it, but then I did a rapid fire, and man, I was less than a half an inch from each shot. And that's a 10
And
round mag. So
bourbon for bacon, that yeah, some of that is happening throughout the states. Yeah. Yep, yep,
I need
yep.
to buy a 50 cal.
Get it over with.
I love
Hmm.
50 cals. When I used to shoot overseas, that was so fun.
Oh yeah, they are. No, I don't, and I was going to get into it. Maybe uh, right around
Here in California,
2000.
they don't strict that, so they don't do background checks if you do reloads. So that's the way around the stupid background checks.
Hmm.
Or get a was it FFL? If I
Mm-hmm.
if I can pass for FFL through the federal government, not local government in California, then I can get shipped to my house for free, and I don't have to pay the 11% taxes on top of the state tax. I could do that, which is
Mm-hmm.
23%
Yep, yep,
tax
yep, yep, yep.
on all guns and ammo in California, and a background check of $5. Well, ammo is $5, and then background check for a gun is 45.
See, here in
That's it.
Nevada with a CCW,
Mhm.
I can go in, say,
Oh yeah.
"Yep, I'll take that," lay my CCW down, and walk out the door.
Okay, so CCW in California, it's the same thing. But I'm saying
Hmm.
for people who don't have a CCW,
Correct.
you have to do all that. Each time you buy a gun, ammo, you got to pay $4, or one gun, $45. If you buy 4 or 5 guns, then you're fine. It's $45 for all guns. And
Yep.
it's $5. Or if when you get the guns, you can pick up the ammo for zero. There's no background check. So, which
But
is
that
stupid because
background check on ammo is stupid.
oh yeah,
Hmm. Stupid.
I don't know why they do it. So if you're a person who doesn't have a gun want to buy ammo, I think they do. I could be wrong, but I think it's you can buy the ammo and you have to wait 10 days, which is stupid. $5 and 10 days later, you can pick up your ammo.
I'm just laughing.
I
I'm just
know it's
laughing at.
stupid. It's California rules, and if you don't, I become a felon, and then I can't own guns practically, which is so stupid. And
It
then right
is.
now with the new gun laws right here for they just implemented this beginning of January 1st that if you have kids or potentially have people come to your house, you have to lock all your guns up, or you have to put a lock into your gun so that you kids can't do it. It's all about kid safety. I'm like, if it so I can't leave my gun around my
On your
house.
nightstand.
Yeah,
Don't
so it
come to
makes
my
no sense.
house. Then.
But I have a CO2 gun though, so that's my first initial, and then I can go get my other gun close by because I don't want to shoot and shooter comes to my house because my daughter was literally on the other side of where my door is. I'm not going to shoot my daughter. So you CO2 gun, then grab my gun and then and fix the intruder. So
I have.
I mean,
You get one of those boxes and you keep it on your thing that your hand works the things and.
James, good night, man. Cheers, man.
James, always a pleasure. Thank you for popping in all the way across the pond. Have a good evening, sir. Look forward to seeing you soon again. Cheers.
So yeah, so there's two passions I like is is what we're doing. Your whiskey streaming, and of course, Second Amendment. That's me
Yep.
personally. Not everybody agrees with it, but hey,
No, no, but that's
which is
okay.
fine. I,
That's
I
right.
don't judge, but just let me be
No.
me. Be happy. And like I said, my
Yep.
wife is at the beginning. At first, she was hesitant, and now she's actually pretty badass. Excuse me,
That's
French,
right.
but
My wife got good. I told her, I said, if you pass your CCW, I'll take you down and get whatever you want from the store. Pick out your
uh-huh.
own. And she picked out the H&K P30.
Oh, you have
So,
the H&K B30? No, here,
yes, she did. And I laughed because
for
I
me
said,
personally, we are very limited to H&Ks because California has a pre-approved list of what you can and can't buy, which is stupid. So I have the H&K V series, which is a 9 and a 40. Unfortunate, but
mhm.
I can get the older models because it's pre. How would you say it's pre list? So I can get that. I can get old guns and all that stuff.
And Reverend for Bacon, totally understand that. Totally do. Absolutely correct.
I have a company
Especially,
out of Wyoming that does my reloads. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but they're 135. Well, this is California prices, so bear with me because you know how expensive it is. It's 135, 155 with tax. I get 500 rounds of re-ammo. If I do fresh ammo, it's 175 for 500 rounds. But they make really good product, high grain, top of the line product, and it shoots phenomenal compared to that cheap training stuff that always clogs up my guns. I have to clean all the time.
there you go. That RCBS is a good system. I don't know them particularly, but when I was looking, a lot of people recommended that particular brand.
Have you ever shot a 7.62?
No, no, just talking about reloading equipment.
Oh, okay.
Reloading equipment. But
I would like to do that, but I don't know how to do it. So someone had to teach me.
well, I may, but you know what? Eh,
Well, no, the only reason I would say that because in California they don't track you like they do when you buy ammo. So if I want to make 15,000, 20,000 rounds, I just got to buy this product and make it myself. They'll never know. I can never get in trouble.
there you go.
And
There you
everything I
go.
buy, they say that we don't give it to California DOJ, but guess what? They know everything I have in my house when I buy it through a regular company. Company's stupid. They say
Exactly.
they don't, but it's bull.
I agree with you there. That is a biggest bunch of bull hooey there is.
Just like the federal government knows everything I have in my house. And I mean, I could tell my wife that if they were trying to confiscate my guns, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Exactly.
legal citizen. I had nothing done wrong. I'm not a criminal. I work for the government. Take my
Mm-hmm.
guns because what? I bought too many? Come on. They're trying to do that right now. 3 guns per month.
Exactly.
Imagine that. Can you imagine buying 3 guns a month and that's it? You can't buy any more for 30 days? That's stupid.
No, because there was time I back when, like I said, when my wife got into it, sometimes we're
Like me,
buying two a
like
week.
when fall time hits, I don't know how it is in your state, but when fall time hits, all the manufacturers were discounting guns up to 50, 60%. I don't know how Nevada is. And so I picked up my H&Ks for $399 instead of 800, $900. I'm like,
Well,
dude, these guns are
um,
badass.
Palmetto State has some
Oh,
good
Palmetto State, yeah.
has some great deals, and it's their stuff. But I haven't shot it, but I know people that have and go, holy smokes, it's nice.
So my
It's nice.
so You ever shot the Hellcat, Springfield Hellcat?
No, but I have a match grade Springfield
Okay.
in
So
the
I picked up the
nine,
Hellcat Pro
and
with
then
five clips, a bag for the gun, and then a bag to hold every single thing. It cost me $565.
that's good.
The
Now,
norm of the gun by itself is $700 almost, 675, and two
now when
and
I
one mag.
worked in the casino, we had duty weapons, and they
Okay.
were all Springfield XD40s, and we had a
Oh,
main
okay.
safe for it, and um, you would just go in the morning and pick it up. And we had a clearing barrel, and you would
Oh,
load.
okay. Yeah,
And
it's like military. Yeah.
they supplied the ammo,
Hmm.
and that was yours. Well, then they allowed us to carry our own, but we carried their ammo. So when I would come in with mine, use the clearing barrel, clear the ammo out, and I had a magazine and rounds in my desk, I would change it out
Okay.
with their ammo. And we didn't, you don't necessarily want hollow points in the casino.
Right.
Yeah. So there was their ammo. Now
I gotta
mine
ask you
was
a question
different. Yeah.
about your guns, the guns in Nevada. So in California guns, the way they made it, because California has strict rules. If I don't have a magazine in my gun, I cannot shoot my gun regardless if it falls out. So if the
What?
magazine's in, it will. So my magazine, right, it has to be
Yeah.
inside my gun to shoot. So like back in the days with normal guns, if you
Yeah.
had one around but your magazine fall out, you still can shoot your gun. But in
Correct.
California, you can't do that. The mag has to be inside. You can't shoot your gun. It blocks you from shooting. I've tried to do it. So if you ever have say a situation, you can't shoot your gun
Yeah.
without the magazine.
I would get jammed up because a lot of times, like when I was in that IPSC,
Uh-huh.
there'd be one
Yeah.
in the pipe. I knew
Yep.
that. And I'd push
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
16 in there by racking it and tapping it on my thigh
Hmm.
or hitting it on the side of my belt to lock it into place.
Yeah. So California, you can't do that. It won't fire. So if your mag's not in it, you cannot shoot. So
Wow.
if you panicky and you actually hit the release and your mag falls out and you have one in the chamber, even if you pull the trigger, it's not going to shoot.
Wow.
So you're yeah.
Wow.
Or the other one I was telling you about, like the new law we have right now is that these guns are strictly made for California. So it's not like other states. This is strictly for California. So people need to realize that. But here in my house, if I have a gun in my bedroom, it has to be locked up. It's got to put a cable through it, or like you said, it has to be programmed into a storage bin. So my point is, like, so you put a cable through it. You have to unlock the cable with a key or whatever else, which is you're fumbling with it because somebody's intruding your house. Then
Hmm.
load your gun, load it, load your gun, and then reload it, chamber it. Probably dead already, man, or
You need to
injured.
get
When
you need to get yourself right by your bed. Oh my God, I cannot believe I can't make it. But it's just a box. And you can secure it to your nightstand or wherever, or you can secure it to the side of your bed. That it's not biometrics, but you just hit a couple of buttons like up for a combination,
yeah,
pop it
to be
open.
honest with you, I wouldn't mind biometrics or both. Like they have dual.
Yeah,
So if the biometrics go out with my fingerprints, I still can be able to do manually.
correct.
So I wouldn't mind that. So I'm thinking about that
That's
too.
what
Where
I get.
I would. So what I would do is get the box, drill it into the nightstand and inside my open door.
Yep.
So it's cold. I just push it. I wouldn't mind doing
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Or
But
I'm thinking about here because California stupid rules is throughout my house, depending on where you're at, like near the
yes,
garage or near the front
yes,
door, those
yes,
hidden ones. So
yes, yes. That's what I was just going to say. Absolutely. But
because they
I'll
have some
be
pretty cool ones.
darned if I'm going to go through what they do in California. I mean,
Well,
yes,
right now it's getting crazy. It's
I
getting
have
crazy out
something
there.
for them that I keep
Uh-huh.
everything in, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
There's
my
there's
my
one in my grasp, and
my
there's
safe
one
can
within my
hold
grasp in
over a
this
hundred.
room.
Yeah, I can hold over 100 handguns in my safe. So,
Yeah, yeah,
and then like right now I have like 15,000 rounds. So good
yeah.
luck.
Yep, exactly. I'm going to be judged by 12, then carried by 6.
But I do have a CO2 gun,
That's
so
yeah.
that's my first initial protection.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to buy a 12 gauge or 20 gauge. So because if I
Mm-hmm.
shoot the 12 gauge and 10, or I should say the 12 gauge here in my room, just to say it's not going to go through my daughter's wall.
Yeah. But
And if
it's
she's
just a
pelvis,
fact
but
of the matter. It's
yeah,
just a
yeah.
fact of the matter.
Well,
Yeah, they're
I don't want to hurt my
crazy and you're
daughter.
safe.
So you have the room here, and then I shoot this way where my daughter's room is.
Yep.
That's the way my door is, and I don't want to hurt my
Mm-hmm.
daughter. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can fix that by just putting something in between the walls.
Bulletproof, yeah.
That's right. You'll be
No.
fine. You'll be fine. But anyway, well, it's 9:30. I'm
Yep,
gonna
I thought the
wrap it
same
up. I
thing.
can't believe we've been bullshitting for 3.5 hours, but we
Well,
have.
Anthony, it was good. It was good seeing you. Like you're my first
It was
stream
good just
since November.
chatting with everybody and just having a little open pub and talking whiskey and whatever else comes up. It's
Well,
been
it's good to
good.
have a holiday on Monday, so you can do what you need to do.
It, it certainly is. It certainly is. But anyway, always good to see everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I will see you all next week. Have a good one.